Feel free to watch the replay. Love ya. Hello, everyone. Happy Thursday. I just wanted to do a quick live because I haven't been able to do so. I haven't been feeling the best, but I definitely wanted to do a live today and share some love with everybody. I hope you guys are enjoying your day. I'm working on the top today. This is called the Set Free Top. It is by Heather Cummings of Cozy Creative Crochet. What is it? Cozy. Let me check, guys. So I want to make sure I have it right. It is a cozy. It is a set top by Heather Cummings, and she is with, I believe it's Cozy Creative Crochets. So yes, come on in. Thank you for hitting the thumbs up as you come in. Hey, Lene. Hey, Manda. Hello. Wow. Okay. So Lene, you've never been here before. Let me go ahead. Do had to give you one of those wrenches, Lene. So thank you all for coming in. I just ask that you hit that thumbs up as you come in. I just wanted to hang out with you guys, get me a little bit of some YouTube time because I need to kind of get up on my hours. I hope you guys are enjoying your day. I'm just sitting here in my basement in my little craft room. And, well, this is my little, I turned my basement into my craft room. Hello, Sharon. Hello, everybody. Come on in. Hello, Naturally Amazing. Come on in, hit the thumbs up. Well, I know you were here before, but um, the last time you were here, I didn't do I didn't know how to do making moderator. So now that you're here, you're my moderator now. So yes, that's what I meant to say, Lene. I'm like, I know you were here last time. You definitely were here. I yeah, we'll leave that one alone. But yes, everybody come in. I'm working on the top. My daughter's probably gonna model it tomorrow, hopefully, or maybe not tomorrow, but sometimes this weekend. But I need to make some stuff up for tomorrow for my From the Hook Friday. And I was like, I need to have some stuff made up, you know? I don't know, that's too much. Okay, I was trying to get a little light, but it hasn't been any light on today in this basement, so it's kind of has to adjust in a minute. But I don't know, what are you guys up to? Are you enjoying your day? What's going on? I was gonna do my live about an hour ago, but I was feeling super like tired. I didn't get enough sleep, so I was like, I need to get me a little bit more sleep. So I kind of dozed off a little bit, and then I was like, I need to do this quick live and see what everybody's up to. I'm gonna share with you what this top is looking like, guys. What the pattern looks like, because I just have like one panel. You have to make two panels, and then you have to do a back panel. So this is one of the side panels. I just started probably a little bit ago, but then I took a break because I was super tired. So I'm gonna share with you guys what it looks like. And I like it because it's like a little vesty top. I don't know, I don't think it has a hood, but you could make a hood on it, if you guys can see that. So yes, this is by Heather Cummings. I love her patterns. I don't even know what just happened, but anyways, I love her patterns. So yes, everybody come on in. Thank you for the love, guys. I don't know if you are all working on something, but I was sharing with a few people. I was sharing with a few people the other day. I wanted to make a skirt for myself. I was like, I need to make a skirt. I never made a skirt. Hey, son, look at my son watching his mama. So, I wanted to make a skirt for myself, and hey, Kristen, come on in. I wanted to make a skirt for myself, and as you come in, everybody hit the thumbs up, please. So I was making it for myself, and I was sitting live with my friends, and we were just sitting there. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna make this skirt, and like I wasn't sure how the pattern went. You know how we try new patterns, guys, and we're not really exactly sure how it's supposed to be. So we're trying to take like me. I'd rather make something loose than too tight. But I was like, for this instance, hey, how are you, Sandy? Come on in. Thanks for joining. So yes, my son says not letting him watch. I'm sorry, son. So, if you want, son, you can come down and say hello if you want. So, oh, I think he's coming. But yeah, so I was making a skirt, guys, and the skirt was like, it was too big, and I wasn't sure how it was gonna be. I wasn't sure. I was just filling a pattern out. which I don't mind filling the pattern out, but I'm kind of like mad that I did too many color changes. It would be different if I was to make one and it was just like one color, so I'll be okay. But let me show you what I got, guys. Okay, I'm gonna ease it up on you guys because you're gonna be like, what did you do? So this is my skirt, guys. Okay, so this is a skirt. Alrighty, and the pattern calls for you to make two panels, two triangle panels, and then sew them together, and then create your length and your even. Yes, I'm feeling better, Sandy. It kind of comes and goes, but if I don't rest, then I will not feel the best. But as the day gets later in the day, I feel a lot better because when I woke up today, I was like feeling kind of drowsy, kind of like dizzy a little bit, but now I'm feeling a lot better. But so I started making the panels, and one of my friends, I should have just listened to my friend because I should have just followed hers, But I feel like maybe she was a little smaller in the hips than me, so I was like, well, maybe I'll make mine a couple more rows bigger. And oh my gosh, so I ended up with a couch cushion. I told everybody, I was like, I have a couch cushion now. So I'm like, what did I do? I need to stuff this. So this pattern is by Shyler Crochets. So look, guys. Oh my gosh. So like I'm like I have all this stuffing back here. I'm gonna just like stuff it and make a pillow or something. I don't know. Cause I really don't want to take it down and there's gonna be like all these multiple different balls of yarn because I already frogged it once because I made it too long. And it's like this thing gave me the blues. But I don't let, us crocheters most of the time we don't let something kind of get us down. Like we have to conquer it. So I may conquer it, but I may just do like one color even though I don't want it to be plain, but maybe I'll do like a trim around it or the waistband, I'll do a different color or something, maybe a ruffle at the bottom. Like I cannot let this defeat me, but I'm telling you, I got the blues from this and I had to like throw it in a corner. You say, can you crochet a top and attach it to it? Yes, but I'm telling you, this is so wide and it's kind of like, I almost can basically wear it as a one piece. I almost can literally, it's almost long and wide enough to wear as a one piece, even though I wouldn't wear it, but it's still a little too wide. It's like, I don't even know. Like, I wish I could do that. That would be great. Make it a dress. Exactly. I you want to see it again? Like, look, guys, look at this. Look at this. This is, I don't even know. This is way too wide, guys. I don't even know. And I was telling my friends, I was like, oh yeah, this would be good for Martin Lawrence. Today's his birthday. I'll give it to him and he can wear it in the next Big Mama's house. Because I have no idea. Like, I'm like, wow, what did I do? Like, so I'm with mainstays because I don't really feel bad. Put a drawstring on top. Yeah. Oh, okay, Sandy. Now, there we go, Sandy. Okay, I see what you're saying. Okay, I'm about to try that, guys. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna try it in a little bit. That might. Okay, see, Sandy. Okay, well, hope it might work, Sandy. See, there we go. Okay, see, I like how everybody came in and gave me some great creative ideas. I needed that because you know how it is when you make something and you don't it doesn't come out right. It's like kind of discouraging a little bit. You kind of like laugh it off, but it's like, man, I had great ideas for this. So I was like, man, thank you guys. Yes, make a grading square halter and connect it. Yeah, so everybody, thank you so much. Sharon, you did great with that. Telling me to do a top. And also Sandy making it a poncho. So you guys are great. Kristen making a halter square, a halter, and connecting it and adding strings. So thank y'all. I appreciate that. So yeah. So I was like, I'm just gonna work on this top for my daughter just to have something to do while we sit here and chat. Um, and everything like that. So Kristen, how is your kimono coming? Because I know you were whipping that up last night. Sandy, Sharon, are you all working on anything? Lene, how is your top coming? Everybody's got some good stuff going on. Are you all just working or hanging out? If you can, hit the thumbs up, guys. Everybody that's coming in, thank you for the love and watching and joining. I'm just working on this top, working on this first panel. And I like it. I like the hey Vivian, come on in. And yes, like you see here, there's an X stitch. There's an X stitch there, a cross stitch, I should say. So it's not too bad. I like it so far. There's pretty much gonna be like just the two panels and then the one in the back. So and then there's gonna be a ribbed edging and some sleeves. Oh, so you're making some cotton cup cozies. Yes, that's awesome. You said it's good. Okay, so it's going good. That's great, Kristen. So yes, you're making some cotton cup cozies, and I like those. Sandy, have you ever made like the cup cozy, like the mugs for the cup cozies? Have you guys heard? And then you say, I want to make a Rasta outfit, but don't know how I want to do it. I always want a poncho, but I'm always frogging it. Wow. I made kind of like a Rasta, the African themed color one, in the mesh ponchos that I always make. And I put it on my Instagram page. If you're on Instagram, you can check it out. And I did and then I made like the Rasta tam. Well, it wasn't a tam. It was kind of like the beret. I kind of made that to match. And I had the, matching pineapple earrings to match to go with it. And you said also mask extenders. Oh yes, yeah. I was thinking about that. Have you all saw those mask extenders? Where you make like a strap and it goes behind the head, and instead of you having to put those straps behind your ears, you wrap it or actually around that strap. So that's pretty good. I like those as well. I've been trying to stay hydrated, guys. So, I wanted to ask you guys a couple questions to kind of keep everything going in between our talking. You said, "Oh, I can watch you." Okay, so my son can watch me. Hey, son. Oh, thank you so much, Monda. Thank you. How are you feeling today? And you said, "My girlfriend had to wear her mask so much the backs of her ears." Wow. Oh, wow. I'm sorry to hear that. Wow. I never would think about that, but you think the more you wear certain things, you can get that wear behind there. Wow. Steady rubbing and steady just pressing up against the skin. Wow. So that's awesome that you are there to help. So those are great. I didn't really get into many masks or anything like that. I mean, I guess I still could, but I still haven't really got into them like that. I haven't really been feeling the best, so I haven't really been having a lot of creative juices. So when I do get some, it's kind of like I'm trying to figure out what to work on, what to make. So okay, you just trying not to stress. That's good. That's good. I know that can be a little hard. My mother-in-law and my father-in-law and my brother-in-law are all in the hospital right now. And so we were kind of all wondering where it all came from. And it ended up coming from a family friend who had came and visited, and she's no longer here. She ended up passing on last week. So rest in peace to her and blessings and prayers to her family. But yeah, she was the one who gave it to my family, and then my husband going to visit and care for his family came and ended up getting sick, getting me sick, and things like that. So it's a lot of different things that are going on. And so I know what you're saying when you're trying not to stress, because my husband, he's like trying not to stress about his mom being in the hospital and dad and things like that. And they weren't eating, they weren't drinking anything. So they were just really, because he didn't want to send them to the hospital at first, because he was thinking like, they were okay. They were breathing on their own, and he wasn't wanting to, send them there. And my mother-in-law, she's not a big fan of hospitals, so she really didn't want to go. And but when my husband was like, it's time to go, and he really just went in there. She's doing so much better. I'm not sure how my father-in-law is yet. He's been getting a lot of rest, and he's been getting all his hydrations and all the IVs and stuff in. So, but my mother-in-law, she sounds a lot better, and my brother-in-law as well. Thank you so much. Yes, the devil is busy, but no matter what, weapons may form, but they won't prosper. We're gonna pray that they don't prosper, because um, we are not with that. We are not with what's going on right now. But I wanted to have a little fun today, and I wanted to ask you guys a couple questions as we worked and as we created what we were working on. I'm gonna see. Let me see. Let me figure it out. Okay, let me ask one question. What is what is the best dessert you ever had? That's one question I wanted to ask. What is the best dessert you ever had? And I think the best dessert that I ever had, um, hey son, I think the best dessert that I ever had was, I don't even know. I've made so many, but I really went through a stage of like the mudslides. I don't know if you ever went to like certain restaurants will have them, like Hacienda, Applebee's. They'll have like where you have the hot chocolate chip cookie, and they'll put ice cream on top. So I used to go through like a stage of that, and I would make them all the time. And Like my kids started eating them all the time. I would make them for birthdays, and like I think that's like one of my favorites. I don't know if it's my best one I ever had. Oh, hummingbird cake, German chocolate cake. Yes. See, oh, and you know what? I had hummingbird cake, and I'm not sure if it was a wedding or a reception, but when the first time I ever had hummingbird cake, I loved it. I was like, "What is this?" Hey Jay, how are you? Come on in. How are you doing? Yes, definitely. I had some hummingbird cake. German chocolate cake. My mom used to make it all the time for the holidays. That was like her specialty. That was like the only cake she could ever make. And it used to be so good. She used to make it like she would do the box cake, but she would do like she would put like make it in, with milk and stuff. Yes, I was on a live yesterday with one of my friends, Katrina, and they were just talking about all this good food, and I hadn't ate yet, and I was like, "Oh, please." You said pound cake with frosting on it when it's hot. Oh, no, that's good. That is super good. You said that pink is lovely on you. I'm very well. Thank you so much. This is a super old poncho, guys. And you said peach cobbler. Oh, wow. How did I forget about peach cobbler? Yes. So, Lene, do you make your own peach cobbler? Do you all make your own sweets, or is it just like something that maybe somebody in the family makes, or you can just, get it from a different restaurant? Or, and you said, my brother and I could eat the frosting alone. Wow. Didn't need the cake to enjoy it. The frosting is what makes the cake good. Yes. Yes. That's what I fell in love with. I was like, wow, what kind of cake is this? And yes, you are so right. That frosting. Oh my gosh. Oh, that sounds so good, guys. So, let me figure out something else. I have tons of questions I wanted to ask you guys. Um, Let me see. Okay, one question I wanted to ask you guys. What do we have? Ooh, peach dump cake. Ooh, that sounds good. Also, you make your own pound cake from scratch. So, oh wow, Amanda. So you're good in the kitchen. Peach cobbler, yummy. I know, doesn't that sound good? My husband really makes a great peach cobbler. Like he taught me, like his mom taught him how to make peach cobbler. Then my husband took it on a whole different lane, like a whole different way. Then I took it over and started doing. So we kind of like do different things. There's a pie made with bananas and caramel. Whoa, okay. I think it's called what is it, a bonafide or something like that. I don't know how to spell it. Okay, wow, now that sounds good. I've never made it. My grandpa does. I need I need to try it. Yes, you should definitely try it, Lene. Definitely try to make it, and that way, you can figure it out on your own and have your own recipe of it. Cause I'm telling you, peach cobbler and like homemade crust. I remember my granny used to make like the homemade crust, and then she would drop like little pieces of dough inside the like the juices. So you would be biting down, you would have it, but you have like these little cooked pieces of dough inside. Oh, okay, why did I even start talking about food? I don't even know, but I just had to do it because that's like it's a fun thing to talk about. Okay, so you love peach cobbler with a lot of crust. Yes, me too. I love a lot of crust too, but I think my husband loves more crust than me because sometimes I'm like I can do a little more peach. My kids used to eat so much. My daughter would eat all the peaches and leave all the crust, and we're like, okay, I need to bail, need to eat dinner before my live tonight. Okay, so you're gonna be doing live tonight. I'm gonna come and join you over there as well. Thank you for the love, Sandy. I appreciate you. What time are you going to be live as well? Have you ever had peach dumplings? Oh, cooked on top of the stove. So Sharon, you are really seriously Sharon. Peach dumplings? Wow. So are they like stuffed with like I mean are they like crust? I don't even know. How are they cooked? And you said chest pie. And I heard of that too. Okay, 7 p.m. Central, so that's 8 my time. Okay. Exactly. I always want something sweet. I was just talking to Crafts by D Rose, Miss Tina, and they were talking about sweets. And I was like, man, sweets are my weakness. Like I can eat sweets all the time, like which is not good, but yes. That is my thing. Like, cause I plus the bad thing is, I can cook pretty well. I'm not trying to boast or anything, but I can cook pretty well. So it's like when you can cook pretty well, or you like to cook, you can just go in there and start making whatever you want. And that's what I have a problem with. Like now it's summer, the summer's coming. Every summer I usually make homemade elephant ears for the family. And then I'll do like the different banana cream pies. Like my kids, they like that type of stuff. Strawberry shortcakes, like all that kind of good stuff. I always make banana puddings. Like all that stuff is coming soon. It's peach cobbler, but it's cooked like chicken and dump. Whoa, See, Sharon, you playing some games, Sharon. Now that sounds so good. Wow. See, yeah. What did I leave with that? Why did I leave with that? Now I'm starving. But anyways, okay. So guys, let me ask y'all one question. Let me see. What is one habit that you would like to break? You said, "Hey Dana, I'm waiting on it to show that you were online." Okay, and it didn't show me, girl. Okay, I had to go. I had to come and find. Okay, thank you so much, Miss Tina, for coming in. Yes, you said your okay elephant ears. Okay, so elephant ears, which you probably know what elephant ears are. You said your grandmother used to cook it. Elephant ears are like fried dough, y'all. So it's like a pastry dough, and they fry it, and then you can like brush it with like a little butter, sprinkle some cinnamon and sugar on there, or powdered sugar, or some people do like apple pie filling doughs. Some people do like cherry fillings. You know, they put like the pie dough, the pie fillings on top. So it's just like a pastry, but usually they have them like at carnivals or fairs or something like that. But they also do funnel cakes, and those are two different things. So the funnel cakes are kind of like a different dough, and they kind of like squirt the dough, the batter inside of a hot frying grease. But the elephant ears is like a rolled out dough, and they roll it paper thin, fry it down. Oh, so I always make those every single um summer, like when the summer comes in. Yes, please take a pic and post it, Sharon. I need to see those. That sounds super good. So it's okay. So I mean, maybe if you're a person that like to share recipes, we can work on talk about that. Yes, YouTube does need to get better with their notifications. I miss out on a lot of people too, and I kind of end up checking them later. So yes, yes. But yes, guys. I definitely I yes. Everybody, come on in, hit the thumbs up. I appreciate y'all for coming in. But yes, do y'all have a habit that y'all like? That one habit that y'all could break if y'all had a habit, like if y'all have one habit, what is it that y'all like? What would it be that you would? I mean, you know what I'm trying to say. What habit would you break? Like I have a bad habit of biting my nails. And then I have a couple bad habits, but one that I would break is probably biting my nails. Because like I don't even understand why I bite my nails. I don't know why I bite them, but I do. And like I feel like I use it like as a stress. Like when I get stressed out, I just start just like biting my nails and it's like just gone. I don't know why. And lately I've been growing them out. I don't know, so it's been like really good. But I think that's like one habit. But one habit, guys, that I do have. I don't know if you guys know, but I am a thumb sucker. So yes, I'm 32. I'm 32, and I still suck my thumb, guys. Like that's one thing I definitely need help with, guys. I don't know if anybody else sucks their thumb or anybody in their family who sucks their thumb, guys. But I'm telling you, that is something that I need to work on. Sucking my thumb. Oh my gosh, me and my brother both sucked our thumb as kids. Like my mom said, we never wanted to. My mom said we never liked pacifiers, and she would just let us suck our thumbs. And like, so I kind of like blame her a little bit on that, even though it's like I remember she's like trying to put hot sauce on our thumbs. She would like literally, I'm telling you, she would put hot sauce, hot peppers. She would be like finding all kind of friends that they would make all these little hot sauces with peppers and like she would be trying to like she would like try to put all kinds of stuff on her. I would just like lick it off and just keep going or whatever. Like she used to try so many different things. And you said mine, okay. I used to bite my nails, but I stopped. Okay, that's good. Mine's is stop eating bad food and sticks on. Yep, see, that's good. I need to break my habit of buying too much yarn. Wow, yes. See, that's one thing too. I have like a hoarder. That's one thing I am a hoarder as well. But the thing is, I'm not like a bad hoarder. Well, look, see, that's in the denial because I'm not a bad hoarder. I said. And you said, waiting till the last minute to do a project when it's due. Ooh, now that's good too. So yes, when it comes to like um, eating bad and not sticking to your diet, I definitely have done that so many times. But my thing is, I'm trying to do better so far as like eating like reasonably. Like when I try to lose weight, when I'm working on that, I try to eat reasonably. I don't like I like cut back on calories. I do a lot of calorie cutting because when I realized if I cut out everything, the minute I have like a cheat day, I'm scarfing down everything. So my main thing is just to watch my calories and only say, okay, well, I'm only doing 1,200 calories. So I'm going to watch, I got to count these calories. And if I'm over, I mean, so I can't go over it. So that's a really big thing for me. 1,200 calories and then some exercise. That's like a really big helper for me, because I know if I cut out everything I love, the minute it's a holiday or something, I'm going to be like sneaking, like scarfing down cakes and cook like, and okay, so and then you said try not to buy so much yarn, stop eating out and cooking more at home. Yep, so that's good. Like me, buying so much yarn and craft items. I have so many crafts like everywhere. So it's like, oh, I want to buy this craft, and then I watch everybody's YouTube. Hey, handmade designs, come on in. So I watch everybody's YouTube, and people are making everything. Like somebody's doing cups, somebody's doing dolls, somebody's doing, whatever there is. Somebody's doing resin, somebody's doing Cricut work. So I'm like, I want to do everything. So that's a bad thing. Like you said, cooking at home. I have to get better at cooking at home, which I usually do. We usually eat at home, but my husband has been doing a lot of the cooking, so I have to get better with that. And then Vivian says, like, waiting for the last minute to do a project. I I used to do like I used to always stay on top of it when it came to like my orders. And then for a minute it's like, oh well, I know this is a quick order, so I'll just wait around and I'll do whatever I want. And then somebody else will order something. I'm like, man, I could have had this order done. And now I'm mad at myself because I could have been a little bit more on task. So I definitely understand what you're talking about, Vivian. And then also, Rhonda says, I need to do better with my eating. Yes, you're right. We all do. It's so easy because there's so many like easy, quick fixing, so many convenient meals out there. So when we do eat, when we do eat certain things, it's easier to grab that quick snack or the stuff that's not as healthy for us because it's just right there. And sometimes we don't have the energy to go and like slice up all these vegetables and all that stuff. But for me, it's like I'm getting a little bit better because my kids are older. So as they're getting older, it's easier for me to have them help certain things like, hey, I need you to prep these vegetables. I need you to do certain things. Like we have taco night. Like we do our tacos and our different meats. But I need somebody to brown the ground beef, somebody to slice up the lettuce, whatever. We all pitch in and make it so much better. Um, and Kristen says eating bad. Yeah, I think like we all, like, now that we are all together and stuff, maybe that's something we can work on together so far as eating together, eating healthier together. Either, maybe somebody will drop a recipe in, maybe we can create like a healthy eating group. Somebody can drop a recipe in and then we'll all try it or something like that, to motivate ourselves, or some quick workouts, even when we're doing lives. And I'm in a group with some Zoom ladies, so maybe we might be even to get together and work together doing some little small workouts, even if it's lifting cans or whatever it can be. Like, I'm just down for whatever because it's time. We all have the time now, so we can actually, well, for the most part, a lot of us have time. So maybe we can start contributing to each other, pushing each other forward to like eat better, some quick exercises. I used to do a lot of quick exercises. One was by it's called AM Abs. That's a really good recipe. Hey DOI, I didn't see you come on in. Hello, come on in if you're here. If you're still here, welcome on in. I appreciate the love. Yes, I'm feeling a lot better. Like as the day goes on, I start feeling so much better. Thanks, Cheryl, for coming in. But yes, so um we definitely could. I think that's something we all could work together, coming in, like, just whatever we can do work for us, and I mean, I know everything doesn't work for everybody, but if we all like show love, like, oh, what works for you, I know a lot of people say like cutting out pop, that's a big thing. Just even moving a little bit more. One thing I did, I used to like use the step counters, the pedometers, and I would like take steps, and they say like you take like 10,000 steps a day, it's about 5 miles. So that's always a good thing to do. And you can do that. Oh, hey, Ruby, baby. Hey, cousin Angie. Hello. I'm glad you stopped by. So yeah, like I used to take steps and I would do like the 10,000 steps. And then me and my husband would do it together and we would like compete. So I know now a lot of people have like the Apple Watches and stuff, and it'll tell you like what kind of steps you've taken for the day. So those are good to do too. Thank you so much, Kristen, for telling everybody a thumbs up. Thank you. You say you about to get home from work. You're about to disinfect your body down. Okay, well, go ahead and disinfect and get together. If you get done, you want to come on back, feel free to come on back in and hang out. I just watched your video as well. It was really great. You said holding each other accountable. Yep. See, that's the good thing, because I'm telling you, it's so much easier when you have somebody to do it with. And I think that's the best thing. I definitely think that's the best thing when you're not doing it by yourself. So that's where I've always had good, I've had good help with when I was doing it with somebody else. Because doing it by myself, I'm telling you, because it's like, like nobody's like, it's like, exactly, like nobody's watching you or anything. You can always sneak, you can cheat a little bit, all that good stuff. You said if you guys have a Fitbit, we can create a group. Oh, I don't have a Fitbit, but I don't know. We can figure out something. I don't have a Fitbit or anything. I don't have the gadgets and stuff though. You said yes, teamwork make the drink. Yes, you said it. Yes, you really have to get moving. Yes, a little bit goes a long way. Exactly, just a little bit. I mean, it doesn't have to be extreme amount, but the more you do it, it becomes a routine. And that's why I tell myself, like, the more I get into even creating videos, we have these routines where we do videos or where we do certain things, and we just add getting healthy into that same routine right into our schedule. It'll make it so much easier. So yes, yes, yes. So what is like, okay, can I ask you guys, okay, you said also I want to start a green smoothie cleanse. Oh, yes. We are, since we are home and we can lose up to 15 pounds in 10 days. Wow. Yes. And I just saw a video, I just saw I was on Instagram and it was a detox going on. And I guess it's going to start Saturday. And there was a detox. And I mean, I guess it's supposed to be like a really crazy detox where you're going to have to be steady going to the bathroom and all kinds of stuff. So they were like, they have a whole different thing, like all the gadgets you need, all the, different food and products you're going to need, but how it's supposed to really help you. He said, child, we fasted with the church and my husband kept going. He all skinny now, trying to get me on his way. Yes, yes. We usually do a fast every year too. In the beginning of the year, we do a 21-day fast in the beginning of January. And like the first week is usually like just no meat and like more fruits and vegetables. And then we'll do what do we do after that? We do no meat. Then we do oh yeah, we do like no meat. And then after that, it's just fruits and vegetables. Then we do like so many days of liquid only. And then we do so many days of just water only. So yes, I understand what you're saying. But it's good though, especially, you do the Daniel fast. That's my sister-in-law. She usually does the Daniel fast. He said all of them make you go to the bathroom at least 5 times a day, while the first couple of days is hot water, and then when it really hits you, watch out. Wow. Oh, the first day it says wow. Oh, wow. That is crazy. Yeah. So I'm willing to try it, guys. I don't know if who's all willing to try some different things. I know Kristen, she's going to be having some awesome tea ready. So that's something that helps you detox as well. And I'm really wanting to try that tea as well. So I'm excited. If anybody wants to do it, like, just let's do it. I mean, you have me here on live, so I guess I can't lie to you guys. Yes, hey Pam, how are you? Welcome on in. Yes, I am feeling better. I definitely am. As the day gets longer, and as the day gets, later, I start feeling better. So I was like, I'm having a little good feeling right now. I got a little more rest, so I'm like, let me come on in and say hello to everybody. Try to get my hours and stuff up and all that good stuff while I work on a top for my daughter. Well, I guess it's not going to be for her, but she's going to model it for me. And so yeah, I'm just hanging out a little bit with everybody. We're talking about eating healthy, trying to get together, and maybe some detoxing, because I didn't realize it though. And like a lot of people are losing weight where you are detoxing, where it has to do with using the bathroom. And it's crazy because like I guess that's a really good way to lose weight. I mean, I don't want to talk about just using the bathroom, but guys, like, I guess that's really good. Like if you're steady using the bathroom, you're usually I guess you're usually kind of shedding pounds. And I never used to, because I've always struggled with that. Sorry, guys. Sorry. But now I know it's like that's a guaranteed no way that that you're losing weight. So guys, let me ask you guys this. What is the funnest place that you ever been? What is the funnest place like that you ever visited? It could have been either in your city, it could have been like out of town, it could have been anywhere. Like what is that funnest place, or like the place that you would love to go back? Yeah, that's what I want to do. It cleans out your colon. That's what I want to get into. like the colon cleansing and stuff. I remember they used to always have like a lot of cleansing, like colon cleansing, like medicines and all that stuff. And I never really got into it. But now it's like as you get older, and I know I have some people that are younger than me on here, but I'm telling you guys, like as you get older, because I'm 32 now, I'll be 33 in August, and it's like you start noticing like it's a little harder. Like everybody always told me this, like, oh, as you get older, it's gonna be a little harder. You know, you have to work harder to get, lose the weight or to whatever. And like I understand it. I definitely agree. But yes, definitely, I definitely agree with you that. But so what would y'all all say? You said, okay, hey, Pamela, everybody else, yes, hey. Also, you have tea samples. Wow, and Kristen has tea samples. So everybody, if you would love to, I definitely appreciate if everybody could follow each other. I know YouTube has it where we can't like just click on each other as we go, but we can always go back and check everybody out and kind of support each other. Kristen has some tea samples. Kristen HGC TV, she's doing some really great things. So yes, definitely. So how are you feeling, Pam? Are you feeling better? Because I saw you were enjoying your day today. I saw you getting some sunshine, some of that good vitamin D. I think I need to get some too. I might film a small video today, but I know I have to film my video tomorrow for From the Hook Friday. So I'm gonna be definitely doing that. That's what I'm trying to hurry up and make a couple things for tomorrow. Because I know I'm not gonna be doing a lot. But I want to have like at least 3 projects done or so, just to see what I have to work with. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I was thinking about something for those who crochet. Many of us are all crafters, but has there ever been something that you made and like my for instance here, like my example, have you made something and it just came out like you say you left the house, you finally left the house after a month? I know I felt the same way when I ended up going to Walmart, it's been a while now. It's been like maybe a couple weeks, but I went to Walmart with my husband and I felt so out of place. And you talking about Walmart, like I used to live in Walmart, like go there for anything, my yarn, my clothing, like whatever. And when I went to Walmart, my husband had been going all the time, so he was he was used to it. And then now it's like when I went there with him, I was just kind of like looking all around. I was like so nervous. And when he went, he said he doesn't even want to go to Walmart anymore. He took a break from going. He was sending my daughter in to grab a couple of things and like come in and go out. But now he's like, he doesn't even want to go anymore. He goes to like a smaller grocery store in our city now, but he does not like going in there anymore. He's like, I don't feel comfortable there anymore. You said you had to mail your mom some masks. Yes, and that's great that you were able to do so. That is so awesome. I was just telling everybody else, my mother-in-law and my father-in-law are in the hospital right now. So just been praying for them. And, like my mother-in-law, she was kind of, before she went to the hospital, she was kind of like so scared and kind of nervous and everything. And now you can just tell like she's got that confidence back. She's like, oh yeah, I'm good. And we were telling her that you're good. You got this. So yes, and that's great when, as us being, the daughters, the sons, whoever we are, to be able to, help our parents. Thank you so much for the love. Yes, thank you. Thank you. But yes, they're doing really good. So my mother-in-law is doing a lot better. So I'm definitely happy to hear that. But yes. So have you guys, what was one thing that you messed up on a crochet project? Like one thing that it didn't turn out. What was that thing that you made and it did not turn out right? You said you made your mom some masks. So did you crochet them or were they sewn? Because I'm telling you, I have my sewing machine over here, guys, and I'm telling you, I need to pull it out and work on something. I have some fabric somewhere. My husband bought me some fabric a while ago, and I never even used it. So that's what I have to do. I have to like get into it, guys. That's one thing I want to do. Like I do want to get back into sewing because I know sewing is quicker than crochet. Oh, you don't sew, so you crochet. Hey, Latoya, come on in. Yeah, so I wanted to sew some stuff up, but like now that I have my table and stuff, I keep saying I have my table here so I can like start working on it. But I'm telling you, like having to cut fabric, you have to iron it out. There's a lot of steps when it comes to sewing, but yeah, definitely. And I wanted to do a giveaway because everybody's doing giveaways and I haven't done my giveaway video. So I don't know if I'm gonna do one here because I don't know what to give away. But I'm definitely going to be doing a giveaway soon. I'll probably do my giveaway video with some yarn, guys, because I don't even know what to give away. I was thinking about making up something I could give away. Oh, you sell work? Okay, all right. Thanks for coming and listening. I appreciate the love. Definitely. But yeah, I wanted to give something away, guys. I just don't know what to give away. I don't know. Maybe I can give away a poncho. I don't know. One of my mesh ponchos, make up a poncho. Because I have some straw and a ball yarn that maybe I can make up one and give it away. I don't know. I would love to do a giveaway. Something to make. You said, I'm doing a video this week. You are? Oh, that's great, Pamela. I cannot wait to see your videos. Yes, that's why I said tomorrow I'm going to do a video. Because I was supposed to be doing that Veda challenge, guys, where I do a video every day. And it just hasn't been working out because of, me not having much energy. And so I'm like, I need to do some videos or even some tutorials. Oh, you can do a gift certificate from Amazon. Yeah, I like to do that as well. I definitely want to do that. I'm doing a video this weekend. Getting snow. We are not getting any more snow. But we did get some yesterday and the day before. But today it's kind of like clear skies today. And it's a little chilly, but it's not as freezing as it was, but it's still chilly. But probably later on tonight, the temperature will probably drop, probably. Let me see. Alexa, what's the weather? Let me ask Alexa what the weather is, because I don't even know. What about you, Mina? What's the weather down there? Hey, Angela. Hello. Okay, so today is 43 where I'm at. And then I guess tonight it's going to drop down to 31. Come on in. Press the like button. Everybody's pushing the thumbs button. Also, Angela, I love those ponchos. I told you we were going to be addicted. Angela has been making those mesh ponchos that I usually make. I'm telling you, I love your metallic prism. Oh, thank you so much, Sharon. Thank you. I definitely appreciate the love. You said it was 72 today when you were where you were at in Arkansas. Wow. Yes. With that prism, metallic prism, that was like one of my favorites. And then I have some more that I really want to make up. I definitely want to. I think I want to giveaway one. I wanted to do like my Pamela said, do the giveaway. When I do like my giveaway videos, I gave away a Thank you so much, Pam. I gave away a Amazon gift card and a Michael's gift card, and I was just like Kristen. I experienced someone trying to portray someone else and try to win the giveaway. I announced the winner of the giveaway, and someone was trying to like take the identity of the winner and say that they won. So I was like, wow, they had went on my Instagram page and was like, oh, thank you so much. I'm so happy I won. And I already talked to the winner already. And so they had changed their name, their picture, and made an Instagram account. And they were like, thank you so much for letting me win. And I'm like, it was the oddest thing ever. And so I learned that, hey, Key, hello. How are you? Come on in. Let me see something. Yes. So, yeah, I was just like Kristen. I experienced somebody trying to take the identity and try to get the gift cards. So I was like, I like to do a lot of like yarn and stuff, like yarns or hooks or stuff like that, because I really want it to be more crafter themed. I don't want people that are just coming in, never watching any videos or anything, and then just like, oh, I want to get this, I want to win a gift card, because you can do anything with that gift card. It doesn't, and I would rather it be, yeah, exactly. That's not nice, because I'm telling you, people, when it comes to giveaways, people, you will run into some people that will love to do that. Kristen will have to tell you that story, because I'm telling you, somebody literally came in and took, the identity of the winner, and really just, I was like, wow, when Kristen told me that, I was like, wow, this same thing, someone tried to do the same exact thing. And if I didn't talk to the winner already, I would have been suckered in, and I would have gotten, I would have. And so it says, my mom did that weather. Um, Mom did that weather is so nice. Yeah, 72. Wow, I would have been outside. Well, yep. I love the top you have on. Wow, thank you so much. Thank you. This top is hold on one second. I'll tell you a little bit more about this top. Let me read everybody's comments. You said that's low down of that person. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, wow. Always just the people who hang out Always just give the people, yep, hang out in my chat. Oh, see, that's smart. Exactly. You give love to the people that are always there, because those are people who deserve it. You are so right. And I it's crazy because people are really like, people do that. People watch out when you put giveaway in that title. Like, that's what some people, I noticed that a lot of my friends are now, they're not even putting giveaway in the title. They're like, must see video, watch this, watch till the end, or something like that. Because if you don't, like, you put those giveaways in, you're getting gonna get tons of views, tons of comments of people that you never even will never probably even see again. Oh, okay. Hello, Carla. How are you? Thank you so much. Yes, I'm doing a lot better. I definitely am. Thank you for the love. You said, I think I remember that happening. I don't do outside because the pollen. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's what my husband is too. Pollen is not his friend either. Or my sister-in-law. Like, they get like really itchy in their eyes, like start swelling up and everything. So this top right here, guys, is called an asymmetrical poncho. It used to be a bought pattern or paid pattern, I should say. I don't know why I say bought pattern. It used to be a paid pattern, and now it's free. And it's super simple, guys. It's just one panel. Okay, so that's what I like. And I think I want to make a pattern with there's one panel. And this is called the asymmetrical poncho. Um, and I like this a lot. It's just like I said, it's one panel play, but you can wear it like off the shoulder. There's different ways you can wear it, but it's really nice. And I made this way too big. I actually made this when I was a lot smaller, and so I was like, oh man, this is way too big, because the pattern was like made for like a size small, and at that time I was probably like a large, and I made it like so like a size 3X that I am now. But I like it a lot. I think I'm gonna make another one. I did this one with like Red Heart Super Saver, hot pink, or that whatever hot pink color that is, and then I used like I don't know if it's like a Burnett boa. No, I don't know what this is. It might be a Burnett boa, because I don't think it's fun fur, but it's like a little fur, guys, and I've trimmed it around a little bit. And I'm telling you, the first time I ever wore it, I wore it to church. I don't know if it was on. I think it was on Easter, and it was like some people that were like liking it, but it was like a lot of people that were like, because they had never seen. I had never really made a lot of crochet stuff, so I'm really used to the crochet wear. Yeah, you guys ever got those looks where you got some people who love crochet wear, and they're like, "Oh, I love that." Then you have some people who look at you like, "That's homemade." I don't like that homemade look. But yeah, so I got a few different looks. So, but for the most part, it ended up coming out pretty good, and I liked it. But it was too big for me, at that time, because I was a lot smaller. But I'm loving it, guys, and it really does make me feel like I should make another one. He said that's why you don't put on, yeah, you don't put your title, because yep, exactly. That's how it is. Sometimes you put that giveaway in the title, and then you'll get a lot of people that you don't even know. And sometimes I don't mind doing that, just because I want those views. I need those views, because I'm still trying to get up there. But like you said, it's hard to do that when you got so many people that are just coming out for the giveaway only. They won't even check on any of your other videos, hit the thumbs up or anything. And we all know, like, when you're doing this YouTube stuff, you need all the thumbs up, you need all the support, all the comments, all that good stuff that you need it. So yes. I'm trying to see how much I need to do with this, but I have to do like 18 rows for each panel, and I think what row am I on now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh wow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I'm on row 11. Well, now I'm doing row 12 now, guys. But yes, I'm excited to see how it's gonna fit. This is gonna be a size small. My daughter usually wears a size small. But yes, you say, yep, they stole my 50. Exactly. Your $50. They stole your $50. That's crazy. You said the videos will come. You are on everybody's radar. Wow. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm trying to get there. I'm trying to work to get to the views. I'm trying to get the monetization and all that good stuff. So I'm like, I need to do some. Let me get a live video in, because I was just talking to Miss Tina. She's like, we need to do some live shows. And it just kept seeming like every time I was ready to do a live show, the weather, I was getting sick, or I was getting, some type of, didn't have any energy. Today it almost happened again, and I was like, you know what? Let me rest for a little bit longer, and then let me do an hour later, because I want to check in and see what everybody's up to, what everybody's working on, because I have to get some stuff together. You said it was people giving out boxes of food today. Wow, they gave my husband a box. Wow, that's awesome. Wow. what I'm doing right now. I'm gonna share it with you right now. What I'm doing. I'm doing this top, and I made a shrug last night, guys. So you're gonna see that tomorrow on my From the Hook Friday episode, guys. And I made that with a Red Heart Super Saver ombre, and that was sea coral. And I was like, man, my husband was like, why don't we just wear our Easter outfits or that we were gonna wear because we didn't end up wearing our outfits yet, guys. Our purple. We're gonna wear that. Like tomorrow's my husband's birthday, but we're probably gonna. I don't know if we'll wear it tomorrow or not because I still didn't weave in my ends. But if I may weave in my ends and get stuff together, I'll ask him if he wants to take some pictures. If he's up to it, because I still have to do his hair though. Yep, I have to do his hair, do my kid's hair. Oh yeah. So yeah, that might be next week. But he was like, "Why didn't we do sea coral? I love that color. That's way brighter than that purple." I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "I didn't even like that purple like that." He was like, "Me either." And that purple took us on so many trips, guys. Like we were everywhere looking for that purple. We had to order it off Amazon. Like I ended up getting went to all the stores. They didn't have it anymore, so we had to order off Amazon, pay extra and everything for that purple. And I'm like, we could have just used that sea coral. And the sea coral was super simple to find. Like you can find it at Joann's, Michael's, and we could find it at Walmart. I'm like, why don't we just do that sea coral? And it's more spring, and it's more of a spring color too. So I'm like, man, I wish I would have we would have did that. Hold on one second, Latoya. I'm gonna share with you right now what I'm doing. If I can find it. Okay. Hold on one second. How do y'all organize your patterns? Like, what do you guys do? Do you like to print them out? Do you like to put them on like your tablets, or do you like them just digital, like on your phone, or anything like that? Like me, I don't know why I can't find this. Okay. Anyways, let me search it. But me, I like to do a little bit of both. I like to print them if I can, but for the most part, I don't understand why. But my ink is always running out. Like it never fails. Every time I start like printing out patterns and putting them in my page savers, and I put them in a binder and like have them all organized, like the ink is like it always runs out. Maybe I'll start trying to go to the library once this is over. But man, I like to have that printed version because like our phones die, tablets die, and then we were looking at a pattern and it's dead on us. We're looking for it, and we got to charge it up and all that stuff. But this is the top that I'm making. You say you print yours off. You say I love you have printed and digital. Yep, that's what I do too. Pam says I'm old school. I print out my patterns and they're in a folder. Yep, exactly. And I have so many of them, so I can't print them out. I can't print out all of them, but I like to print out some of the ones that I'm so like I keep like I like to do a lot, or I'm going to do because I have so many patterns that I'm like, oh, I'm gonna make that, and I still haven't made it yet. And Carlos says I print most of mine out and you use plastic cover. Yep, yep, that's what I have too. Yep, I do the same exact thing, and I have them on my tablet too. I'm trying to show you guys this pattern, what I'm doing right now, but it won't zoom in. I don't understand what's going on my tablet. No, don't power off. What's going on here? Anyways, guys, let me see if you can see it. Let's see. And this is called a set free top. I hope you guys can see it. And this is by Heather Cummings of Cozy Creative Crochets. And I think I have like maybe all of her patterns. I'm not sure, but I don't have all of her patterns. Never mind. I have like a lot of them just because I'm addicted to her patterns. And I was like, I want to make this for my daughter to model, and then maybe that'll start me to getting more orders again and stuff. You say I gotta learn how to read patterns, but I do print them out. Yes, yes. I have like a small video on how to read patterns, but it's like a simple pattern. It's a hat pattern. And the thing about patterns, excuse me, guys, I'm sorry, I'm getting congested, but the thing about patterns, guys, is just about learning the abbreviations. That's all it is. Once you learn the abbreviations to them and how to do those abbreviations, those different stitches, you can learn how to read a pattern. So don't get discouraged and like, oh, because it looks like a foreign language. If you look at a pattern and you don't know those abbreviations, it's like, man, this is like speaking in German. This is like, you said dress cute for a young girl. Okay, so you need a dress for a young girl? I'm like, okay. Yes, I definitely get that to you. Yes. So once you learn how to read those abbreviations, That's the main focus. Once you get that done, then you'll learn how to do any type of pattern. You just have to learn those abbreviations because, and then you have to find some of the authors, the easier to understand authors, because you'll learn that you'll be reading certain people's patterns and they will not, and they're hard to understand. You say you want to help learn how to do Yeah, exactly. Yep, that'd be great to help people learn how to read patterns. Exactly. Because that's a really big thing we need to learn. A lot of people need to learn how to do the patterns. Because I'm telling you, when I first started, I would read like certain people like Red Heart. I found that Red Heart was super easy for me to understand. But then I would try to get a little bit more I was getting intermediate, being an intermediate crocheter. So I would read certain people's patterns and they would be so hard to understand. And I'm like, wow, I would like frog projects over and over again because they would write the pattern so difficult for me to, so like, I was really having trouble. So did everybody like to read patterns, or or y'all prefer tutorials? Who likes patterns and who likes tutorials? Because I think I like both, but I prefer a pattern because even if I watch a tutorial, I'll write the whole tutorial out. Like if I'm watching the tutorial, just say when you have a tutorial, like for the most part, I'll try to sit and write it out because I need to see those words on the paper. I don't know why. Even if I like crochet along, I still want to see that. I still need to see those words there. If everybody who's been shouting me out, I'm gonna do a video of thank you. I thank you all for shouting me out as well. I haven't even got to say that. So thank you guys for that. And even those people who are going to be watching the replay and everything, thank y'all for the love. Because y'all have been like, I've been watching these videos and people are like, oh, Dana from Creatively Creative Crochet. And that has really been making my day, especially because I haven't been having much energy. And I've been like trying to, heart my comments and stuff in my videos. But thank y'all for the love. Thank y'all so much. Okay, you said everybody's saying tutorial. Pam says tutorial girl here. And Lene says everyone writes patterns differently. Yes. And Lene says I like patterns better. Yes, I'm the same way. Angela says I like tutorials. And Black Ribbon Crochet. Hey, Black Ribbon Crochet Studio. Hello. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. Black Ribbon Crochet is awesome as well, guys. So I hope you guys are all following each other and just showing some love because we are all awesome crafters. See, I love this. I love these vibes. I love this. I love this whole atmosphere. And Toya says, I love tutorials. I'm a visual learner. Wow. Yep. And a lot of people are visual learners. So I love that YouTube is really so like heavy on everybody being able to create YouTube tutorials because like it's a big help. But I think the thing about me, I learned how to crochet from a book because when I was coming up, when I learned, there was no YouTube. So I learned from a book. I started that way. So that's where I'm like, that's my little safe place because I started there. I never started with YouTube tutorials. So it's like, ooh, I got my books. I got different papers. I got like all these different things because I was on live with Kristen the other night and she was just showing some of her books that she had. Like I have tons of books, little leaflets. I might share a couple in a second because I have so many guys. And so let's see what everybody's saying. Miss Tina says I cannot read I can't read hard patterns. Still the 4-star patterns. I still can't read them, and I take my time and read patterns 2 or 3 times before. Yep, that's the best way to do it. Read over it. Make sure you got everything for it. Make sure you understand it because I've done some stuff where I thought I could understand some guys, and I'm telling you, it did not come out right. I've done it so many times, but now I'm getting a lot better. Also, Black Ribbon Crochet Studio says I prefer written patterns. Yes, that's how I am too. And also, Miss Tina says I prefer patterns that are written out because I'm like, yep, that are written out. And then Sharon says I prefer tutorials. Yep, I'm a visual learner. And then it says Angela says I can read patterns sometimes. Okay, yeah. And like I said, it just depends on a lot of times it depends on who writes them, who makes them. Oh, hello. Priscilla says, hey Dan, I hope you're on because you feel better. Yes, I am. I'm feeling a lot better. And I definitely feel better just from being in this scene because everybody's like, you know what, you need to rest. But I've definitely been getting a lot of rest and I've been hydrating. But like without being here, like without everybody, like I'm telling you guys, like I'm not really comfortable like just sitting there. I have to kind of interact with people and have some fun with everybody. Okay, and so Chelsea says, I need to work at the picture. I need to look at the picture. I'm best at pictures. Then I can make it. Wow. Yes. See, that's good. I like to do that as well. I can look at stuff too. and make stuff. I used to do that all the time, like especially with like baby sets, because people would send me pictures of baby sets, like, oh, can you make this little hat and booty cover or hat and booty cover, hat and diaper cover, and I would like look at the picture. And I'm like, okay, yeah, and I can make it. And also, let's see. Yes, everybody showing love to Priscilla. Yes, everybody, let's all support each other. Black Ribbon Crochet Studio. I love her page as well, her channel. Everybody's. I love this time right now. I love it. And I've gotten it to use. Oh, I've got to use. Yep. Exactly. I like the charts too. I used to be so scared of charts. Does anybody else use charts here? I used to be so. Now that's what I was scared of. I was scared of charts. I'm like, oh, I can't understand this. And one of my friends, she was like, oh, do you read charts? And I was like, yeah. And I never did. I was just lying to her. I don't know why, but I didn't want to feel like I was like slow or anything, or like little, mentally challenged. I don't know. But so I was like, yeah, I can do it. And I never did. So I literally looked on the pattern. I looked on the chart, and I mean, I ended up learning how to use it, and learning what every symbol was, because that's what it is. It's learning your symbols. And when I learned those symbols, it kind of got easier for me. And Chelsea says, yes, I'm going to make some rainbow shorts. Wow, really? Wow, she saw a picture and sent it to me. Wow, see, that's going to be fun. That is. And Black Ribbon says, I'm still not using charts. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. Yeah, I understand exactly how you feel about those charts. I'm telling you. But once you learn those symbols, guys, just try, like, even when it comes to just making like a square or something. That's what I first learned how to read a chart on. I did like a granny square, and it had different little designs and stuff in it. And I learned how to do that because I really wanted to learn that. I wanted that certain square pattern, and there was no written words for it. So I was like, oh man, what do I do? And I had to learn that chart. I'm just gonna try. Like right now, I'm kind of like knocking off some stuff on my bucket list right now. Are you guys doing that? Like I still haven't learned my knitting yet because I haven't been feeling the best, but I'm hoping next week or this weekend I'll try to knock off some knitting, and then I have to do at least one tutorial because a couple people want some baby items, and so a couple people want that as well. So I want to make a couple different things. But one thing that I'm trying to do is getting organized. So you said, my brain tells me that charts might be the best thing. Yeah, yeah, try it because I'm telling you, you will definitely enjoy it. I love reading the pattern. I'm working on doing charts. Yeah, I love that too. I'm telling you guys, try it definitely. That's the best thing. Just try, like, have some fun and just like, yes, you need to know those symbols. Yep, that's it. Just like reading a pattern, you need to learn your abbreviations, and a chart, you need to learn your symbols. And once you learn those symbols, guys, it's just like reading a map. You have the key on the side, and you gotta look and see what each symbol means. I'm telling you, you guys will have it. I'm telling you. Yes, I'm coming over to the needles. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try, and I'm trying to be like you and knit a bit, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to dive all the way in and get it perfectly. But uh, I'm definitely ready to try and have a little fun. So Distinctive Crochet, you knit as well? Well, everybody knits. Like everybody knits and crochets. I'm thinking of knitting a blanket with my brother. Wow. Really? That's gonna be nice with his baby. Wow, with the baby's name. So you're gonna just like do it like a graph then. Are you gonna do a graph, Chelsea? That'll be fun. You have a graph like the name just like graphed right in. Wow, that'll be fun. I just ordered Denise. Oh, did you? Wow. See, that's gonna be nice. Yeah, I love Tunisian crochet. I haven't done any in like since I've been doing my tutorials, but I love it. Wow, get out of here. So everybody just knitting. See, now I'm about to start knitting now, guys. I'm gonna have to I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. Let's just all try it. Let's have some fun. I don't know. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna be the best knitter or I'm gonna just stick to knitting only because I still gotta show love to my crochet. But I definitely want to try it. You said I love knitting, working on 2 sweaters. Really? Like every time I see knitting, it just looks like it takes so long. But I love the way the yarn works up. But it just seems like it'll take so long to make a sweater or a hat. Like, but I love that way it looks though. That's why I really want to try it because I've always loved the way knitting looks. Oh, you've done socks too? Wow. Wow, that's great. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I really want to do. I really want to make it. And like, because like usually when I see knit, I always see people like use like the finer yarns. They are using like really fine yarn. Says yes, but I'm stepping out of my comfort zone and I'm making things for myself. Well, in return, I get more. Yep, that's the best way to do it. Make stuff for yourself, and people see it on you. And I'm telling you, when people see it on you, people love to see that Like you said, people are visual, so people, look with their eyes when they see stuff with their eyes. It's just like a plate of food. If you make a delicious meal and it's plated nicely, it's glazed right, I mean, and it looks good, people are gonna want to eat that. If you're making a nice outfit and you put it on the ground and it's a flat lay, people are gonna like it. But when you put it on your body or somebody else models it, it's like, oh, I want that. People you give you that influence and want to have it. Okay, it says, okay, I'm a crocheter who knits a bit. It takes long. Yeah, it takes longer, but I definitely I do want to try it. But I guess a lot of people say knitting is super relaxing. And I heard a lot of people say that you don't have to count, like, with crochet, you have to like steady count your stitches. And with knitting, you basically kind of know what you have already because it's on your hook already, or on your needle, I should say. And it says Chelsea says it's with squares, and then you add a fleece. You add fleece to the back to make it. Oh, really? Now that sounds nice. Wow. So it was like, I wanted it too. And Black Ribbon says, Denise says, I'm ready to show. I'm already a soul crocheter. Imagine how slowly I will knit. That's how I feel. Yes, Pam, I would like to crochet and add a touch of knitting. Ooh, yeah, that will be nice. Kind of like to jazz it up a little bit. And I've saw lots of tops like that where it'll be like a nice crochet top, and then they'll knit the collar or knit the sleeves to kind of give it a finished look. Carl says, depending on what you're making. Now, socks take fingering yarn or a nice pair that goes in shoes. But doing scarves and blankets, the thicker yarn is good to make to go. Yeah. And I can share my pattern with you. Wow. Yes, I would love that, Chelsea. That'd be great. Definitely. I have my information in my, well, I have to put it in this description box. But yeah, it'll be my emails and stuff like that. You can always contact me. But yes, that would be great. I would love that. And that's what I learned how to knit years ago, guys. I knitted a hat and a scarf, and it was made with like the chunky, what is it? The Lion Brand, the number 6 yarn. I'm not sure. I can't remember what it's called, guys. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. And I had one of my mentors. She was teaching me how to knit, and it came out pretty good. But that was, how many years ago, guys? That was like almost 18 years ago. So it was probably about 17 years ago. My daughter was about 1. So yeah, that was like 17 years ago, guys. And I've never picked up knitting needles again in my life. And I've actually used them. I have tons of them. People have gifted me because they think I'm knitting. People always see me with crocheting or something, and they think I'm knitting. They're always like, "Oh, that knit looks so good, guys." And I'm like, they're like, "That knitting, you're sitting there knitting." Oh, or they'll be like, "Knit 1, purl 2," and I'm just like sitting here. No, this is actually half double crochet. But I'm never rude when it comes. I never like try to be rude to anybody, but I've been gifted so many knitting needles. I don't even have to buy any, but I do want to buy some circular ones because everybody's like uses circular ones, but like everybody gives them because they think I'm knitting all the time. And then that is my next venture, knitting with finger and weight yarn. Wow. Ooh, yes. I can't wait to see that, Pam. Thick and quick. No, it wasn't a thick and quick, but you're on the right. You're on the right levels. What is it? Oh my gosh, not Hometown USA or something. Is that it? I'm thinking it's Hometown USA. I think that's the thick one, right? Yes. And I don't know if you all have checked out Everybody's Here, but Distinctive Crochet, who's Priscilla. She is doing such great work right now. Priscilla, are you still, your giveaway is still going on right now? So can you tell us about your giveaway as well? Are you still doing that? Is it still going on? I think it's still going on. I'm not sure. Um, yes, Hometown is that. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about, Hometown. And that's what I used. That was like the first thing I ever used in my when I ever knitted. I think the lady probably figured that was a probably easy thing to start somebody off with, like a beginner. But it wasn't bad, but I just never went back to it. And I kept like poking myself. Do you guys like poke yourselves as you're like coming? Well, you probably, a lot of you guys that are intermediate knitters and things, you probably don't poke yourself. But I was like, as I was like sliding my work off the knitting needles, I was like, poke, poke, poke. Yes, you will pick the winner first thing in the morning on Friday. Okay. So can people still join the giveaway? Do they still have time right now to keep entering, or is it closed? Because I want everybody to be able to enjoy yourselves, guys. Priscilla at she's over at Distinctive Crochet. If any of you are interested in a giveaway, I would say go subscribe to her channel, like her videos, and check out her videos because she has a great giveaway going on. And I made a video as well, talking about it. For those who want to know the link to it, you can go on over there and check our videos out. She is doing a video challenge, which I'm supposed to be doing right now, but I have been struggling with that. So yes, you said if they go over tonight, they have a chance to enter. Okay. All right, guys. So you heard it right from Priscilla. If you still go over tonight, you'll still be able to make it. So go and check her out, because I'm all about giveaways. It's Vita Day 9. Okay, so she's letting you know it's Vita Day 9 on the video number 9, guys. So you go check it out, enter our giveaway, and you guys can win an awesome giveaway. So I'm going to be doing a giveaway too. I wanted to wait till Priscilla got done with hers, just because I'm a part of her giveaway. So I wanted to wait till she was done with that, and then I'm going to do mine with some yarn, because I'm super behind on my giveaways. And I'm thinking about, what do you guys think? Should I do like just one video and then just do 3 winners? Because I'm like 3 giveaways behind. So I need to do like, I'm thinking about doing one video and just have like, and just do all 3 in one. Or should I just do, or maybe I'll just do them all 3 back to back, just so I can have video footage or content. I poke with my index finger, yeah. And it's the way I knit high. It will get sore after weeks of knitting. Yeah, I just posted a giveaway. Oh, and Black Ribbon Crochet Studio, guys. Please go follow her. Please go subscribe to her channel and check her videos out. I just see, I don't even know, like, I don't get all the notifications. Because I know a lot of people that I follow on here, some people have it with their notifications. Like, you can't hit a bell, so I don't get to see everybody's videos. So I've got to make sure I got my bells and stuff hit. But yes, go check out Black Ribbon Crochet Studio, and go and person who's over there liking and just join the giveaway only. Come on, let's support each other. Let's watch our videos and have some fun. I actually had a hole in my finger. Whoa, get out of here when you first started. Woo. That's what I'm like, the first time I ever knitted, I'm telling you, I was just jabbing my fingers. I mean, I was loving the way the stitches were coming out, but those fingertips were sore. Yes, please go check out Denise. Yes, she has a great giveaway. Everybody's doing giveaways, guys, and I mean, I'm all about giveaways. I'm all about frees, giveaways. But and the reason I like to do giveaways is because I've always been that person who has never won, and that was my main thing. People are like, "Why do you like to do giveaways?" Because like I never used to win giveaways. I would enter like every giveaway there was, and I never won anything. And I won one time, and that was with the first time I ever won was with Naturally Danielle, and I won some of her yarn. I was like, yes. And then I ended up winning like a giveaway with One Virtuous Woman, and that was a cup. And then I ended up winning some earrings with Kristen, but then I ended up saying no, because Kristen was like, "Oh, you make earrings," and then I was like, "Okay, Kristen." But so I was like, I feel like I'm kind of getting to that little lucky little caliber where I'm getting some love and winning some stuff. So let me just go ahead and keep them on going. But so I was like, let me just start giving away stuff. And I love to give away stuff because I'm just like, if I have something extra or whatever my pattern money makes, I buy like yarn that's on sale, and I just like to give it away, whatever I can give. Or I like to do hooks and yarn, just in case like somebody, like, because I'm addicted to yarn and hooks, so I like to give away both if I can. And also, Lakeisha says, I've never stabbed myself. Look up Continental Knitting. Oh, yeah. And also, Lakeisha Key Crafts. Now, if you're not familiar with her, she's going to be coming up with a YouTube channel, guys. But for those, so go ahead and follow her now. I believe this is her channel. And also follow her on Instagram, guys. I'm telling you that she has some great stuff. And she has an awesome Etsy page, guys. So if you guys are Etsy shoppers and you guys like to create things, she makes some beautiful dolls. She makes doll accessories. I'm telling you guys, check out her Etsy channel, her Etsy page. I believe she has a website. She's like trying to push me to get to my website together. So yes, awesome. Please check her out, guys. And also, Denise says, thanks for Priscilla. I'm going to make sure I enter yours tonight. Yes, enter, guys. Let's all support each other and enter. Because the more we support each other, it'll get out there with the algorithm where people will see us more. And that's how we get out there. That's the only way we can get out there is if we hit the thumbs up, if we comment on somebody's video, if we share it, or if we just post it or shout each other out. That's the best way to get ourselves out there. And okay, so yes. I'm just loving this. I'm loving this time, guys. So Priscilla, did you ever figure out what you're going to be? I'm not going to say what you're doing, but is it coming out better? your ideas of how you're gonna do it? Did you have to figure out so far as like let me see. Did you like kind of write it out, kind of draw it out how you wanted to do it? And I'm like keying everybody because you know it's so hard for us to just write. It's so hard for us to crochet and talk at the same time. Oh, thank you so much, Carla. Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. Love. I definitely do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, I'm just working on this X stitch or this cross stitch. This cross stitch is like, okay, he says, yes, I finished. What? Wow, so did you do how you wanted to do it though? Remember you were talking about doing it a certain way? Did you get it right like you wanted? What am I doing here? I forgot how to do this stitch. Oh, I think I got it. But yes, everybody's got going on. Oh, you got it. Wow, I cannot wait to see that. It's so awesome. And the shrug that I did yesterday, I wanted to do something simple and it ended up coming out really great. And I'm like, I think I'm gonna make a lot of these shrugs. I can't wait till you guys see it tomorrow. And it came out really, really nice. Lene, like a few people, Kristen saw it, Lene saw it. A few people saw it. Key saw it. You really did. And I'm like Key, because we were talking and Key's like, you know, it's one thing when you're a person that supports people and you buy patterns, but once you start getting into that pattern writing world, it is kind of different because you want people to make sure they can write, you know, and you kind of get worried. So I've been getting people that have been making my patterns and they've been like telling me things are coming out pretty good. So I'm like, yes, let me know like what I can do to make it better or whatever, please. And what I'm working on is I'm working on this top right here, Denise. Let me see. I'm sorry. Okay, there we go. If you can see that, it's like a little vest on the top, a little bit, kind of like a little baggy sleeve. Oh, and that's that's what. Yes, it's an all shelled up poncho, and I love the way the yarn that Priscilla picked. It's really really nice. Really nice. You gotta see those stitches. I was like, wow. It's like, look at Priscilla. Priscilla, how long have you been crocheting again? Because I'm like, you do some really great work. I love those stitches. I love the way it looks. And I think that's what I want to get into because I'm going to say everybody making earrings. And I have to get some of my earrings done. I have earrings and stuff that I need to do that I still haven't, still. 12 years. Oh, yeah, I know you have to be some years because the way you work. Your work is so neat. I'm like, yeah, you're not somebody that's new to this. So if you do the top, then you have to create the shorts or the skirt yourself, right? So if you do the top, then you have to create the shorts or the skirt yourself, right? So what do you mean? So you talking about like for the poncho? I do like I don't have like any patterns for shorts or anything, but I do have the poncho patterns. Oh, my camera. Is my camera dirty? It might be dirty. But yeah, these are what I want to spray next. I like these earrings. These are super cute, guys. These are the pineapple remix earrings. And these are super nice once you spray them down. So I'm going to spray these next. You get those done. Those are going to be nice. Yeah, those look nice. And this time, I don't know if this might be red. Because I have some different ones. Some are red and some are like, yeah, I think these are red though. So I think I want to spray those down. And I might do those on giveaway. Yes, Miss Tina makes beautiful earrings. Yes, she has made these same type of earrings too, different colors. You still haven't made earrings. I have the tatting needles, but they haven't come out of the pack. Wow. And that's what I need. I need to find some tatting needles. And that's what I want to do. I want to tat so bad. Hey, Monda, come on back in. I want to tat so bad, but I haven't found any needles at all. Except for the little girl shirt, you would have to create the skirt, or a pair of pants to go with it, right? Oh, yes, yes. Yes. And definitely can create anything. I have some different patterns for like pants and all kinds of stuff. And there's a lot of YouTube tutorials as well too. So yes, I'll definitely let you know about that. But yeah, I wanted to give away some earrings or anything that I create. I don't care. I don't want to have a little fun. I don't know what to do. You said I want a tattoo, but I have to. You said, but I only have a shuttle. Wow, yeah, because that's what a lot of people say. So do you use the shuttle? Are you into that? Because I know OVW, she was doing using a shuttle. She was saying like shuttles are for like people that are really intermediate and stuff. You said I found at needles at Joann's, but I'm not trying. Yeah, I can't find them at Joann's. I don't think my Joann's must don't have any in my city or something because every time I go there, I never see them. I went to the the sewing area, I went to the crochet area, and I know one virtuous woman said they're usually like in between the knitting needles and the crochet hooks. No luck. Oh, okay. It didn't work out too well. Yeah, that's what OVW. She kind of does it just with the regular needles, and she has a lot of tutorials on it, and it looks easy. Like the way she does it, I'll probably have to go to the settings and like put it on like maybe like like slower pace or whatever, and try it out. But I definitely want to try. I definitely want to. He says, hi. Yeah, I need to try, guys. But yeah, that's my goal. I think I wanted to do it. I think I'm gonna end up doing something for giving away something for my giveaway. Hey, what about you? I think you told me before, but I can't remember. I'm in Indiana, good old Indiana by Notre Dame. If you're familiar with Notre Dame College or football or any of that good stuff, that's where I'm at. I'm like 5 minutes away from Notre Dame College. So yes, that's where I am. But yeah, I think I'm gonna spray these down, guys. I don't know if I have my stuff down here or not. I don't know if my son is down here. Son, if you are watching me right now, please bring down my green pouch. I will love that. Thank you. If you're watching, you said playing this in the background without sound. Really? Thank you. I appreciate the support because you're probably working or something. So thanks for letting me get my view time in because I need it, guys. I will be back. My baby is oh, okay, Sharon. Oh yeah, you want some of that Mickey D's. Oh yeah, give baby some of that Mickey D's. Hello, Jess. How are you? Come on in. Just sitting here talking a little bit about some crafts and having a little fun. And I'm working on a top. Hello, how are you, a virtuous woman? Hello, Marcel. I'm just working on a top. There's more spring. I'm trying to get some spring stuff going on because okay, we got some comments. What's going on? Okay, you're gonna go eat. All right, go eat, Denise. Love you too. Thank you for coming in. I will be checking your channel out, making sure I have your bell clicked and everything because I don't see you as much as I used to see you all the time. So, but thank you so much. Remember, guys, Denise has a giveaway going on. Go show her some love. Also, let's see. Chelsea says, "Oh, I just looked at my Joann's and they don't have them." Yeah, exactly. I don't know. Just a shuttle stop. See, exactly. I bought mine at Hobby Lobby, but they're closed. Yep. So yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out soon once everything gets back opened. It's a good couple of us in here from Indiana. Yeah, me, I'm from Indiana, so we need to. Yeah, we definitely need to do a meetup. I've never, like I said, I've never really done many craft. I've crafted with one person once, and like sitting down beside my family. I don't really craft with a lot of people, so it's like when you get to have that time with everybody crafting, it's like, oh, I love that. You can create with each other, just like today. When I was sad about my skirt, when I was sad about this skirt, everybody was like, "Oh no, you can make this with that. You don't got to frog it. You can make a poncho. You can make a top. You can make a one piece. You can do whatever you want." And I was like, no, no. Like I didn't even my mind didn't even go to that. Can you guys please hit the thumbs up as you guys come in. Thank you. Um, but my mind didn't tell me to go ahead and like I could not think of those ideas. Now I'm like really super excited now to try this as a poncho because I'm thinking that's gonna be nice, kind of like make a little neckline or something. I don't know, but I'll figure out something, guys, because I'm thinking it's gonna work. Because I was like, I'm just gonna stuff this and make it a pillow. But for us all to be able to come here and have some fun and work together, I love it. I love it, love it, love it. But yes, everybody's here. I appreciate you guys for coming in. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for the love. Come craft it with Sissy and Yarny goodness. Thank you. Yeah, this is called a asymmetrical poncho. And it's a free pattern. And it's super simple. It's just one panel. So you make one panel and then you're going to just stitch it here. As you can see, this is where I stitched it at. Let me see where. Okay, let me look and see. I stitched it here. How did I do that? And I must have sewn it. Guys, I must have sewn this together. This must be back in my days where I wasn't that lazy. Cause this now I probably would have just slip stitched it or just single crocheted it together. And I don't see any type of like ridge or anything. Wow, okay. And I think this is even inside out and everything. Yeah, I think it's on the wrong side, but still there's no big ridge because I would have had this like and wow, so this I was yeah, those were back in the good old days. Right. Was actually taking my time with work. Thank you so much. Thank you for the love. Thank you, Marcel. Yes. And you said, is that Kimberly come craft with Sissy? Oh, okay. So that's Kimberly. If that's Kimberly, hello. So there, I'm trying to just make some spring collection because Kristen, from Kristen HGC, TV, she is really like giving me this inspiration, and Lene, like you guys have been like giving me so much inspiration on spring collections, and I'm loving it because you have been like sitting up like I'm looking up and I watch you guys and you are like just knocking out projects, and I'm loving it. I'm loving your projects that y'all doing. Like wow, I need some inspiration. So now I'm feeling a lot better. So I'm like trying to get some little spring things done, and some different little colors, some different colors that I haven't used. And that's what I like about Heather Cummings Patterns, who's the designer of this top. She usually uses like kind of inexpensive yarns. Like I was telling you guys in one of my videos, she'll do like maybe a lilac or lilies and cream, I should say, or sugar and cream, and which is an expensive cotton, and she'll make different tops with it. And so it's like, um, I love to do that. I love to find inexpensive stuff too. Listening while I'm driving, but no, I'm not holding the phone. Okay, that's great, Sharon. Thank you so much, sis. I appreciate the love. Thank y'all for so much for just everything, for all the prayers and all the support. I am feeling a lot better, definitely. I have those moments where, it's time to relax and it's time to rest. But right now, I was like, I have a little bit of some energy. Let me go and do some videos because I definitely need to get my hours and stuff up and get me some watch time because this is something I really wanted to do. But yes, this is one of my first baby sets, I think, guys. And I was just making it for fun. It's like a little, what was it, like a little fireman set. And I just did this off of a picture because I was like, I don't have any like patterns for this. And I wanted to make it so badly. It's like a little fireman set. It has a little FD on it because I saw it on like Google or something, and they had like FD for fire department on there. I don't even know where I got this letter pattern from. Probably like a little book or something, maybe one of my mini books. And I did not like sewing like stuff on like this, but I sewed it all on. Yeah, so I made this little hat, and I ended up making a better one after I did this one. I ended up doing a better one, which is on my Instagram or my Facebook, and I made it for a girl, so it was like pink and gray with the little boots. And then I ended up making the diaper cover. I ended up making the diaper cover with it. And then it has the little suspenders. Thank you so much, Kimberly. So yeah, I ended up doing this, and I think I kind of like freestyled it. When I first started crocheting, I did so much freestyling, guys. Did you all do that? Like now I'm like, oh, I need a pattern. It could be the simplest thing. It could be a circle coaster, and I'm like, I need a pattern for that, which is nothing wrong with supporting, but like now I'm like super heavy on patterns. Like back then I used to just create stuff. I didn't care I didn't need a pattern. I could just look at it or get my own ideas, and that's why I'm like I show so much love to everybody who likes to create and just goes on top of your head. Like now I don't know if it's the laziness in me or what, but like thank y'all so much. Thank y'all. I get so lazy, and it's like I need to just have the pattern. Like I don't even let my creative juices flow anymore. I don't know what happened. Are y'all like that or what? Is it just me? Because I'm telling you, I need to work better at getting my creative juices flowing. Because I'm telling you, I need a pattern for everything. I don't understand. I don't understand why. And there's another set that I did, a basketball set, the basketball mesh set, the net, the cocoon set, and it comes with the basketball head, the basketball hat, and I love this cocoon. Like I really wanted to make a lot of these. Also, you're always freestyling, yes. And I used to do that all the time, guys. I'm telling you, it was never a problem. I could look at a picture or I can just get ideas and I would just go in and just create. And I loved it. Now it's like, hmm, I need a pattern. I gotta buy the pattern. And I'll hunt. I've hunted like several hours looking for patterns. Have you ever did that? Like I used to like there was a time where I was supposed to be crocheting and I would sit up for like maybe 4 or 5 hours scrolling looking for patterns. That pattern would lead me to another pattern, then that pattern would lead me to another pattern, and I would be like up like oh, so you make a mold. Oh wow, yes, mold queen. This is the mold queen. Yes, so I just I'm telling you, I would just all about like creating pattern, like buying patterns or like finding a pattern. So yes, I remember when I first got this pattern, I was like I was gonna create it on my own just by looking at the picture, and I was like, no, I want to buy the pattern. Which this pattern was pretty cheap though, and I like this because it's like for a basketball player, for those the new babies that are coming out, and you got the basketball fans, the husbands, or even the wives, or they have babies and they're like, oh, I want my baby to be a basketball player, or I was in sports when I was in school, and you want to have your baby something like this. I have a hat somewhere to match it. I have a hat somewhere to match it. But yeah, I'm gonna be getting back into making these too, guys, which I'm probably a lot of you saw these. I do that too. I'm searching and yeah, and you can have something done, Carla. Yes, I've done it so many times where it's like I'll sit there for 3 or 4 hours just scrolling, finding, and then now I usually convert all my patterns into PDFs with Print Friendly. I know you probably use Print Friendly, where you just you go to a pattern and you just like copy the link and paste it in Print Friendly, and now you have a PDF of it. So I do that all the time. I used to bookmark them, and now I was like, no, I need to save these because there's been times where I didn't bookmark them, or I did, and I go back, the website's down, and the pattern's gone. And then I need patterns right now for baby stuff, but I don't see myself looking for no power long. Yeah, exactly. Well, that's good. That is good. I'm freestyling a sweater right now. It will be easier to have a pattern, so I don't have to keep stopping and measuring every time I stop and walk away. Yeah, that is true. But the good thing is you're creating a pattern. Are you writing down each step that you're doing? Because that's a good thing. If you're writing it down, then you'll know exactly like how many rows you did per, stitch or whatever else and all that good stuff. So that is good to create. That is good. I mean, don't be like me. Keep those creative juices going. Maybe I'll get back into it soon too and stop being so lazy. But now it's like I have so many patterns. Now it's like I have to use them. I've gotten to that. I've got myself into that rut now because it's like now I bought other patterns or got free patterns. And now, like, if I don't use them, what's the point? What's the point of me having all these patterns? But like Crafts by D Rose said, she's like, Miss Tina, I'm not gonna waste more than 15 or 20 minutes on looking for patterns. And that's good. And I think that's a hoarder of me because like I need everything. So I was like, I have so many patterns. I remember I was telling somebody, I was like, I have over 10,000 patterns. And because I have like several accounts where I have them saved. I have Google accounts because I usually save my stuff on Google Drive. And like whatever stuff I'm using, I kind of print it out if I can. But I have like different Google accounts. I use my husband's Google account for Google Drive. I use mine, and I use one of my sons, and I just have all these all these patterns saved on there because I have so many patterns. It's like, man, but these are super nice, guys. I probably showed these last week. I don't know. I probably did, but I got to start making some more of these though because I got a couple orders for these because a lot of people are wanting these to take when they're like working out and they're going in the yard and parks. So I have a few families who have been doing a lot of like getting outside, not around a lot of people that are doing their social distancing, but they're getting outside and they want to have like different things to keep their drinks and stuff so they can be able to walk or do whatever and they don't have to hold them in their hands. So I love these. I don't know if you guys have ever made these. I don't know if you ever made these or not, but I love making these. He said, no, I have measurements down and a couple notes to myself. It's like decrease at 4 and increase at. Okay, well, that's good. That's good that you do have some notes. Like me, I want to have notes. Have you ever wrote down a pattern? I've done this too. Have you ever wrote down a pattern and you did shorthand writing? You're like, oh, this, that. And then you went back to make it. it was not. I've done that so many times. I wrote something down like, oh, I'm gonna make this again. I'm gonna, and you go back to it, and it's like totally backwards. Oh, so what is? I didn't even see this comment by You said I like to create, but I don't like to write it down. Wow, yeah. See, you gotta write it down because sometimes you'll come out with something really good, and you're like, why didn't I write that down? Why didn't I do that? But I've done stuff where I've written stuff down and lost my notes, and that's really horrible. So now I try to like keep stuff in notebooks because I never I used to just write on scrap sheets of paper what was close, and if I didn't write in a notebook, I'm telling you, I will lose it, and I've done it so many times. Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. It kind of messes up the flow. I know what you're saying because you're like, ooh, you already have it in your head. Like, ooh, I want this to flare out a certain spot. I want this to, I want this to decrease at a certain spot, and you can see it in your head. But if you stop and write it down, then it'll probably make you like where you kind of get behind a little bit, and then that creative juice will stop. I understand what you're saying, but maybe you could like talk it into something. Maybe you could like voice record or something as you go. That could be something you could do too, so that way you don't have to stop and write because writing does take energy and take up that time. Oh, hello, Sis Sharita. How are you? Thanks for coming in. Join in. Thank you for the love. Appreciate that love. Yeah. And he says, yes, the Wolverine mittens I made the other day. My notes were horrible. I had to start over. Really? Did you? Oh my goodness. Wow. Yeah, sometimes it's like that when you're starting stuff and you're creating something and you have to like if you don't have those notes, or those notes are not exactly as good as they should be. Like I don't even understand my own writing. Yeah, see that might be good. As I said, sometimes you can just talk into something that's recorded because I know it can mess up that flow, but it might just try it and see. It might work. Blessings, thank you. Yes, yes. How are you doing? How you feeling? It says voice recording is excellent. Yeah, see that might be good because I'm telling you guys, we are as creators, we come up with some great ideas. I'm telling you, our job is we got to kind of get those ideas out because I mean, being creative and great with our hands, we come up with some really great things, and that's why I love this crowd that you all are in. Like the crowd that we're in right now, this is like a super awesome creative crowd. Everybody who makes more than one thing, and on top of juggling families, like most of us juggling families and households, jobs, all these different things. So a lot of people are juggling multiple things and still have that creativeness. So I love that. Man, you all inspire me to just keep going and working hard and like that. That's why I was like, I needed to go live today because I really would like to have some fun. You said gotta go. It was great chatting. Oh, thank you so much, Kimberly. Thanks for joining. Great to meet you. I'm glad you came in. Thank you. So yes, I'm just trying to figure out some stuff now after I get done with this. I'm like, what do I want to do? Because I really wanted to do a fashion show this year. I really wanted to do something like that, and but I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do so. But that's one thing I wanted to do, just something for different people to, wear different clothing. I don't know if anybody else here has done fashion shows or anything like that, but that's something. That's one of my goals I really want to do, like really advertise my items. That's one of my biggest goals to really create a fashion show. Trying to find what else I have over here. I want to share. And also, Miss Tina, if you're still here, I saw this your berets or your tam type hats, and you were doing that with is that a crochet thread that you were using? Because I was talking to a couple of my friends last night, and we were talking about how people use that crochet thread to make hats, and I'm like, wow, how do y'all do it? How do y'all do the hats? And then this is one of the skirts that I made. I made this skirt off of a YouTube tutorial. And I'm trying to figure out whose tutorial was this. I think this was Crafts by Aaliyah. And I like this one a lot. This was like one, a lot of people were doing this one. And I ended up making this as well. And I don't know I think I think my daughter, I don't know if she can fit it or not. Because I like to do a lot of sizing for my daughter's size. Or maybe like a little bit larger than her, just because it's like really common. And well, it doesn't look like this, guys. I don't know how I got it, but let me see. It's not supposed to be open at all. It's kind of like slanted a little bit, but It looks better when it's worn. I kind of got it badly kind of put a little bit, but let me see. This is supposed to be this way. Wait. I don't know, guys. But anyways, you said it's the same direct. Whoa. Wow. So you not a real show, just one on the channel. Not a real show, just one on my channel. Okay, okay. Wow, and it says and you said it's the same thread. So wow, you're using a small crochet thread and creating a hat. Now that takes a lot of work. What size hooks are you using when you create those hats with such work? That takes a lot of time and patience. That is amazing. That is so amazing. I would love to see that. I mean, I would love to like try that, but at the same time, I don't know. Cause I like when people make garments with the small threads and stuff. Like that's one of my biggest things. Like when people like make tops or skirts, like the really long, nice floral type skirts with the thread. Oh, I'm like, wow, how do you guys do that? I do not know how you guys do it. Wow, that's definitely a great idea. Because when I saw it, I was watching you, and I'm like, wow, you are really working with this small thread and this small hat. Because when I first saw your hat that you wear, I'm looking at it and I'm like, is this crochet? Because if you look at with the naked eye, Miss Tina, your hat does not look crochet. It looks like fabric. I mean, that's what Lene was teaching me. She's like, once you start creating panels or pieces, it's you're actually creating fabric and you're putting it together and you're making it, a certain way. But when I'm looking at your hat, I'm like, because I remember I commented and I was like, ooh, I want to learn how to make your hat. And you were like, oh, that's coming soon. Don't worry. And I was like, I hope that's even crochet because I don't even know. I was like, I don't even know if that's really even crochet. And you're using a 1.75 hook. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I mean, just hats off to you. And I love the fact that like I was telling my husband, Miss Tina, I was like, I never saw someone get their watch hours before their subscribers. And I was like, whoa. Now that like you really inspired me because I'm like, wow, you got your watch hours before you even had your 1,000 subscribers. I was like, that's some hard work. Like to see you work hard like that all the time. I was like, that is amazing. Like you're making live videos, you got your footage going on, and now you're doing your tutorials. I'm loving your tutorials too, how to do different things. So yeah, that's one of my goals to like start doing more things. So that's what I want to do. Either this weekend, hopefully, I want to do. I'm thinking of doing like a baby romper set or something like that for a YouTube tutorial because I did have someone want me to do a YouTube tutorial on some baby items. So I have some things I need to do with that. But yes, I'm excited though. And Chelsea's doing those rainbow shorts. So I'm trying to figure out some different ideas and stuff to make up, but I don't know. I have so many patterns, so that's what I need to figure out. Whatever pattern, just go through my patterns. That's one of my things on my bucket list to go through my patterns and create stuff. Like right now, even though I'm not really working right now, but I guess I get back to work. But I'm doing this X stitch or this cross stitch, and it is so like you have to really like watch it and pay attention to it because it can kind of get confusing a little bit. But I like the way it looks. So I need to get it done. I need to work on it. But I'm telling you guys, it is so like you really have to pay attention to it because if you don't, you will miss out on what you're supposed to be doing here. Is there certain stitches for you guys that like kind of like get you discouraged a little bit or anything? I don't know what time is it, guys? Mhm. Okay, so still good. Let me see. I don't pull up. And this is so much, guys. And I gotta go through here. Skip two. Okay, and he said, I'm still going to work hard when I get. Yep, exactly. I'm going to work harder. Yep, exactly. That's the best way to do it. Yep, you're going to be getting money. Yep, exactly. That's the best way to do it. You're back again, Monda. Hey, Monda, come on back in. Yeah, so that's how I feel like certain stitches like, but I like to challenge myself, and I think that's the best way we should do. We should always challenge ourselves when it comes to some stitches. But man, I like to be able to kind of like be able to talk and crochet at the same time. And I think that's one thing my husband is like. I can't even talk to you when you crochet. Because there's certain things, like if I'm working on a new pattern, it is so hard for me to talk and crochet. Oh, your kids keep calling. You're like a 2-row repeat. Yes, exactly. The 2-row repeat. But like this one right here, it's like, it's, how many rows do I have here? There's 4 rows here. Um, but it's like, it's a 4-row repeat, but I cannot remember how to do this exit stitch. Every time I get to it, I keep forgetting how to do it. So it's like, I need to figure this out. Okay, that's 2, 3, and 4. So I made the best friend that I had to make for the veteran. Oh, did you? Wow, you got it done. Wow, that is so good. Wow, yes, Miss Tina. If anybody's following Miss Tina, she's making an awesome bedspread, and it's been so great. It's like a granny stitch, but it's not going in a circle. It's just like going back and forth, and it looks so good. Miss Tina was just like using different yarns, and I mean each yarn, the colors just flow together so good. I was like, oh, okay. So that looks really great. Okay, so now I got my first X, guys. So yeah, this is, I'm telling you, I'm trying to get it done. It just feels good to be back crocheting again. Because last night I stayed up late. I wanted to crochet so bad. Have y'all ever wanted to crochet so bad y'all just stayed up late? Y'all didn't care if you were tired or not. You were just like, I need to do this. I need it. I need to make this. I need to make it to the finish line. And that's what I was like last night. I was like, I need to make it to the finish line. So I just stayed up working and crocheting, and then I did a Zoom and crafted, and it was so fun. And I'm like everybody else. Everybody's like, when you host a live, it's hard to get work done. But I really don't care because this is actually work making and doing a live. So, and it's also fun. Yes, all the time. Exactly. Distinctive crochet. Like, what was that one night you were hanging out with us on a live, and it was so fun. We were hanging out with Kristen, and it was really great. But yes, I'm loving it. I'm just loving this whole crochet community. Like we have all become like a super awesome family, and we've been like really crafting together, and everybody's been inspiring me. And then also, um, I still have to make that Titan top, Priscilla. I still haven't started it yet, even though I know I'm going to. I'm gonna eventually get it done though. Is that Dana? What are you making now? What I'm doing right now, I'm doing this top right here. Oh, wait, let me see. Okay, there we go. This is the top that I'm doing right now. It's called a set free top. And I'm making it for my daughter to model. And it's probably just going to be an order. Somebody's probably going to end up ordering it. Because every time I post pictures of my daughter wearing something, it always gets sold. So that's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping that it'll get sold. Oh no, I didn't do this right. Did I do it right? Yes. So I got to do that Titan top. And my thing is, I just have to figure out what color I want to do, and I need to adjust it for my size. So that's my main thing that I want to do. I want to adjust it because I think it goes up to like a size extra large, I think, for the Titan top. So I need to do that, but I definitely want to do that Titan top. Because I don't know if everybody saw that on Priscilla's page. She has a Titan top that is so nice. And I like that color too. So that's my goal, to make that Titan top. But I want to make it my size. I don't want to make it for my daughter. I don't want to make like something I could wear because I like the way it kind of drapes and then it has a waistband. I really want to make that for myself. Okay, you said I keep saying one more row and then you keep falling asleep. Yes, I do the same thing. I keep falling asleep. I do the same thing, and it's like I need one more row. Like last night, my husband just went to sleep on me. He was like, babe, I'm ready to go to sleep. And I was like, okay. I was like, honey, do we gotta go to sleep? It was like 6. At that time, it was like close to 6 a.m. And he was like, I'm ready to go to sleep right now. And I'm like, oh, I was like, can we just stay for a little bit longer? Because I had just started feeling a lot better. I'd already did a Zoom, and I had took my medicine, and I was hydrated, and I was feeling really good. I had ate like broccoli and cheese for dinner. I was like really great. I was like feeling so great. And he was like, oh, I'm ready to go to sleep. And I'm like, oh man. And he ended up just going dozing off on the couch next to me. And I just kept working. And I was like, yes, I finally got it done. But like Miss Tina's like, oh, you gotta get your ends woven. So I have to do that. And I should have brought him down here to weave in my ends. Because Miss Tina's like, oh, I know you don't have those ends woven in. And thank you so much, Priscilla. Thank you so much. I love that. I love that young lady right there. I'm telling you. It's crazy. We're 15 years apart, but Um, I love her. I do. That's my baby girl. I love all three of my babies. I do. I do. But it's just like with my daughter, she's just the only daughter. You know how that is, like the little princess theme. The princess, you know how that goes. And you're very welcome. Yes, I cannot wait to try that. So I got my next X, guys. This X Stitch, guys, is super. Is it called X Stitch? I keep calling it X Stitch. But I want to say it is an X Stitch, though. Because I don't really. Yes, it's called X Stitch. So I'm really trying to get it done. Because this is like, all you do is the first row you're going to single crochet. Next you're doing a double. Then you're slip stitching. Then you're doing the X crochet. I mean the X stitch. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get it done. But it's like confusing a little bit. I keep forgetting it. Every time I do this stitch, I always forget like what's the next step. But I like the way it looks. And then I like the way she has beads. She has beads like for the drawstring. She uses like the thicker wooden beads, to like kind of keep it there and also add style. And I think I have some of those because they're kind of like hair. You can get them at the hair store too. So I'm thinking about trying them. I think I might have some over there in my hair area. Yeah, I have a hair area too. I have every area. Hey, Priscilla, I got the name, but the name on your channel, I'm still kind of, oh, okay. Kind of like don't have it yet. It's called Distinctive Crochet. So it's like her work is distinctive. And also my crochet name is Creatively Created Crochet. So that's how you say my name on my channel. So yes, a lot of us have our crochet in our name. And I always was wondering like, should I change my name or should I take, because I like to do a little bit of everything. I like to do a little bit of crochet. I like to do a little Alexa, I did not call you. Alexa, stop it. But yes, so I like to do. Sorry, I don't know that. Okay, Alexa, I wasn't even calling you. But anyways, so yeah, I like to what was I just saying? I don't even know. I forgot what I was saying, guys. I talk so much I forget what I say sometimes. But yes, I'm just having some fun working on this top. Because my goal was really to get it done today. Because it's pretty easy. Especially in my daughter's size. Like when I do testers, does anybody test patterns? And I like to do a lot of testing patterns, but when I test them, I always do my daughter's size. Because a lot of times I either have an order or something like that going on, and I don't want to get caught up testing and then I'm missing on my order. So I know I can get my daughter's size done in no time. And I don't have to even, I can use like scrap yarn when it comes to my daughter's stuff. Like I can just use any yarn I want, but I know if it's for me, I'm going to have to go to the store and spend more money on yarn that I really didn't want to buy, And so when I get to test patterns, it's like really good because like I'm getting a pattern plus I'm doing something new and I have something to post. Okay, you said you described you well. Yes, thank you so much. Because I didn't want to change it, but I was like I wanted to. I don't know if I should add more to it. I don't know what I like. I don't know. I had like a couple different names before I like got settled in. I think my first name was like. I think my husband was like he had my first name because he created me a Facebook page and it was like Dana McLeod's Crochet and More or something like that. And then I had Dana McLeod Handcrafted Crochet or something like that because I had some actual business cards with that on there. And now I just ended up changing to Creatively Created. I don't even know where Creatively Created Crochet came from. I can't really remember. I don't know if my son gave me that name, one of my sons, or I can't even remember. Like how you where do you guys get your name from? How do you guys get your names for your businesses and your channels and things? I had to sit and think. Maybe I don't know. I have to think about it now because like, how did I get this name? Part of me feel like one of my sons might have helped me with it. We were kind of talking about it or whatever. I'm not sure. I cannot remember. But how did you guys get your name? Yeah, I'm loving this. I'm figuring it out a little bit, guys. I haven't tested yet, but if I can get it together, yeah. Oh, that'd be great. Yep. I definitely, if you don't need me to test or anything, I definitely would love to test for you if you want. Because but usually when people do testing, you do like a testing application, or if it's somebody you trust or know. testing people do testing applications where it's like if you have testing experience and things like that. It says what is I got my name from my last name. Oh, okay. Wow, yeah. And I love your name, Queen Tuck. I love that. Queen Tuck Creation. That's really nice. Say hello from in. Oh, hello. How are you? Come on in, Kamara. Wow, and you got the KKK going on. I got the CCC going on. So I can say triple K, and I'm triple C. Hello, welcome from North Carolina. Glad to finally make it. So wow, thank you so much. I appreciate you for coming on in. Please hit the thumbs up as you come in. I appreciate the love. Yes, I know a lot of people from North Carolina. I'm loving it. And I always feel like North Carolina is one of the craft cities. They have like lots of local yarn stores and like all kinds of different little like bazaars and stuff. Every time I look up, there's North Carolina celebrates yarn and like yarn crafts all the time. My kids always take me back to my good old days and get my name D Rose. Yeah, and I want to add it to everything. Yep. And I love that. I love yours. Crafts by D Rose. I love that name. I am a queen. My last name in Tucker. Yep, exactly. I love it. You are a queen. Yes. Yes, yeah, let me know because I definitely love to do testings and things like that. But yes, just let me know. What am I doing here? I hope I'm doing this right. Oh yeah, I am. But yes, I love to do testing though. Um, I do. But I need to do like for my patterns. I think I'm gonna start doing more testing too. If anybody's interested on here, because I ask people on like Instagram. Sometimes I get responses, sometimes I don't. Sorry guys, sorry, my nose. But sometimes I don't get much response. So if anybody would like to do any testing, if you want me to keep you in mind for testing, please let me know because I need all the help I can get. And that way you guys get a pattern, you can model it and help me get my name out there and then you're getting free patterns. So that's the best. We're working together. And Chelsea says, my name came from my daughter. She paints, and when she was younger, she started selling her art on Etsy. When I started crocheting and adding it to her Etsy, LOL, now it's all crochet. Wow, really? Okay, so yes, we have to support. Exactly, we have to support each other. Oh, you were driving, now you're cooking. Oh, what you working on over there? Hey, how are you, Lisa? Hello. Yes, I'm feeling a lot better. Thank you so much for the love. I definitely appreciate it. Thank you. Everybody come in, please hit the thumbs up. Please, I need to see how many thumbs up I can get today. I appreciate the love. What are you cooking, Kristen? This one, two. I'm trying to work on this. Working on this top, and they say they want me to go through a single loop. I really don't want to go through a single loop, guys, because I feel like single loop is not sturdy enough for me. I would rather go through two loops, especially with the larger hook, because this pattern calls for me using a K hook, and I'm like, I don't want to use a one. I don't want to use I don't want to go through one I don't want to go through one loop. I would rather go two of these, like give me that sturdiness. Let me see how many X I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I should have 6. Okay, yeah. I guess I'm doing it right. Yes, exactly. And I love that. Yours is OVW, exactly. One virtuous woman, and it covers everything. It covers everything. So you have the whole package. You can come in, you're gonna get everything that you need. You're a one-stop shop. You come in and get it all. So that's what I love. And I don't even know where mine came from. I really need to remember how it came along. And then everybody's like, wow, let's figure out like logos and all that stuff now. I want to start working on that. That's my next goal is to like start getting into my logo, like creating a new logo and getting different things done, It was so funny seeing your daughter in the shopping cart. I was wondering how she could get out of it. It was so funny. We were doing it was like that actual picture or video was shot last year, and we were just in Walmart, and I don't even know. No, she was like, I don't feel like walking or whatever. That's what she said because I don't think she was even working yet. I don't know if she was or not, but she was like, I don't feel like walking, and I was like, oh come on, get in the car. And she got in the car, and it was so funny. We just started like just going around to the store, and there were so many people like staring and laughing, and it was just so funny because I was just acting like it was just normal. And I was just like, oh, let's videotape it and let's do a compilation and we can go to different stores doing this. And we never ended up getting to do it. So I just ended up uploading it and posting it on Facebook. And it was just hilarious because everybody was like, oh, you're not social distancing. You're not. I'm like, this is an old video. I just wanted for some laughs, because at this time we're kind of like, we need a little something to laugh, right now. And yeah, but it was hard for her to get out. That was one thing I do remember. She was like, oh my, it was so hard for her to get out. We had like, my son was like holding the back of the cart and like to keep it low, like to keep it from like lifting up. And then I'm like trying to grab her out. It was just so hilarious, but it was just something fun to do. That's one thing we like to do, just a little fun. We were really big on just doing something together. I'm really big on that because I love doing stuff with my family. I know I was just talking to Crafts by D Rose, and she was just talking about that, like doing stuff with your family is everything because you never know, from day to day, you never know how things go. To have that time together is everything for me. I love it. Hey, Nana's Hands, how are you? Welcome in. Please hit the thumbs up when you come in. I appreciate the love. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm feeling a lot better. I wanted to do a quick live and have a little fun as I worked on a little top for a spring collection. I'm like, I just want to have some fun. I wanted to make some different things. Thank you so much. It's great to hear from you as well. See you, and well, you can't see. I can't see you, but and thank you so much for the prayers as well too. You have always been so supportive and always like just praying for me and sending me messages and checking on me so much, and I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm working on a top right now. I'm working on a spring collection, trying to get some things done for spring. Just in case if I ever do any craft fairs this year, I'll be able to have some stuff to show off and share. So that's my goal. Like I want to do, I want to do some craft fairs. There's this one craft fair that I really want to do. It's called Art Beat in my city, and it's usually like in the fall. And so I really you like. Oh, thank you. This is called an asymmetrical poncho, and it's just one panel, and you just make the one panel, and then you stitch it up here. This is the seam here, and I like this one a lot. And I did some fur around it. I think this might be a Bernat boa, I believe. And I did that around the top, and then I did it around the bottom. And this is so old, I'm telling you. I made this probably, I don't know how many years ago it was, but I can't remember how long ago. It probably was about 2 or 3 years ago. But it's old. And I never used to wear any of my work. And I think when I started making those mesh ponchos, thank you so much. When I started making those mesh ponchos, I started wearing my work because people was like, wow, it looks good. My husband was like, oh, I love that. And I would never wear anything like crochet. I would just, like, I would sell it or make it up and have my daughter model it. Or I would just, take pictures of my stuff, but I never would wear it myself. Unless it was something like, I don't know, like a hat or a scarf or something. But when it came to clothing or garments, I never did it. I never did it. So I'm excited to, now I love wearing my stuff. So the logo thing is hard. Plus, I think Beautiful Works is probably trademarked or something. Really? So it could be contacted. Oh yeah, you never know. Cause I have I don't know. Is it? It might be. I don't know. Cause that name is very unique, Chelsea. I love that name. I love it. And then I love how you're doing the crochet and also the vinyl work. That's what I want to get into too. I want to get back into like the vinyl and stuff. But I haven't gotten to that at all really in a while. But yeah, your name is really nice though. I remember first just talking and chatting on Instagram. I was like, wow, I fell in love right away with all your work. I was like, wow, the baby sets and everything. I was like, wow, because that's where I started with baby sets. So that's like where my favorite. When I see people doing those baby sets, it's like, wow, that's like home for me because I started with babies. Like that was where I started. So I always try to remember to go back and do the baby stuff because I know I always can get sales there because people are always having babies and people love to dress their babies up. So if anybody ever wants to like, oh, I can get any orders, depending on where you are, for the most part, for me, babies are really always good sellers. Oh my gosh, the vinyl work is so much. know it is because you're doing so many great things. I mean, I'm loving the saying, your different phrases that you're doing. You're doing a great job. Really? So you never got into selling? Oh, come on, Priscilla. Yeah, once you get into selling, you're gonna fall in love. Now you're really gonna fall in love because then you'll have more money for your yarns. You'll have more money for whatever you want to do. Yes, you should definitely do that. You should definitely. I'm telling you, Priscilla, you should definitely look into selling some things and just post like, oh, but yeah, but yeah, yeah, because like you said, you don't really get into a lot of the social media, and that's where when you get into that social media and you start just posting pictures of your work, you wearing it. Because when you start, when people start seeing more pictures of you wearing your work, people are gonna want to know where you got it from. That's how it starts. People are like, "Well, where you get that top from? That's beautiful. That's gorgeous." And it could be people that you never even, like I love to wear my work because I like to get those. I like to get those responses. I like people to say, "Oh, wow, beautiful top. Where'd you get it?" And I'm like, "Oh, I made that." And then people are like, "Oh, really?" And like, people love to get it, and people like to want to buy it. Keep your business cards on hand, and then they'll be able to call you, or check out other pictures of work that you've done, and then there you go. There go the orders, and then after that, people will start messaging you, and they'll start telling their friends and family, and then there you go. You have your crowd of customers, and then people will be like, "That's the crochet lady." Yeah, because I'm telling you, I'm really like that's what a lot of people call me in my city. They call me the crochet lady. And I mean, I'm telling you, I make so many different things. I love it though. And I don't like I told people before, crocheting is not just for a lot of us, for those of us that's our relaxing agent. We don't have to go and, hurt our bodies or anything. We can just pick up this yarn and our hook or whatever craft that we love and we can just enjoy ourselves and get into that creative zone. Because I believe that creativeness is like, that's the best thing. Like we were all created to be creators. And so when we can just sit there and create and we can be in that zone and where we can just make things, that's where I love to be. I love to be in that creative zone. And that's why I love to be surround myself with creative people. Like even on my Instagram, there's nothing but creative people. Everybody that's in my friends list, or unless it's like a celebrity that it might be like somebody that I follow or something. But for the most part, for mostly everybody's creators. I follow everybody that are creators because I like to get those juices flowing. It's like, oh, I love that, and we can just bounce off of each other. You see, I'm doing an art challenge. I have never been a part of a challenge before, and I'm having so much fun. I have only a hat that I've made for me. Wow, really? So you're part of a? That's great. Who is this? Me too. Look at you. Me too. My son. Yes, exactly. I love the creator community, and I can't wait to see your art challenge. I was supposed to be a part of a challenge with creating something myself, but I ended up not being able to do it just because I did not have enough energy to do it, and I might end up just doing it with a couple other friends, just because I really want to be a part of it. Hey, son, what's going on? You want to come down and say hi? But yes, but you're probably gonna put some clothes on because it's cold down here, buddy. Yes, spring collection. Exactly. That's what I'm trying to do. Like you, Kristen, I'm trying to get a spring collection going. You are inspiring me to get on that spring collection. Cause I'm telling you, I want to make some different things up. I want to have some fun, and I want to make some different things. I have so many patterns that I want to try out, and I really want to see how much I can do. Let's see, one. Okay, so that'll be four, 8, 12. 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so I'm at 15 now, guys. I have to be at row 18. So it's gonna be, I guess, like a crop top, but I probably make it longer because I always make stuff longer. Anyways, my daughter's not really a fan of the cropping, but the only time if I do make something for a crop, it's kind of easy to make because I don't have to waste yarn. The vinyl is the arch. Oh, get out of here! So I have to check. So do you have stuff posted already, Chelsea? Because I need to go look. Because with me being kind of a little bit down in the weather, I haven't really been. If it's not been in the news feed, I haven't really been seeing much of everything right now. So I got to go and check. I need to post something because my engagement is super down. And I don't know. I might post this. I might post like a little video of me working or something. And because I need to post something on there. I haven't posted anything on Instagram. 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. So what is that would that be your favorite decade? What would be your guys' favorite decade? I think I'm gonna have to say mine would be the 90s. What would be your favorite decade? Like, I mean, I know some of us weren't born in certain decades, but some of us can look back at movies. We can look back at fashion. We can look back at all kinds of things. Like, I think mine would probably be the 90s though. You say, yeah, I did Back to the Future last night. Oh, I need to check it out. So Chelsea, have you been just doing it on the babies too? Or have you been making like adult size tops or anything with your vinyl? Because I think all that would work really good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hello, bunny.
Hi.
You want to come say hi?
Mm-hmm.
My little 6-year-old Jason wants to come and say hi. What you got your hair here? Okay, you can come say hi?
Mm-hmm.
Come on. Can you come? Oh, can you come over here? Slide this out the way. Slide my card out the way. Let me say hello to everybody.
Hi.
Say hello. This is Jason, my 6-year-old son, and he's a little shy. You gonna be shy? Don't be shy. He's watching my live. He's watching my live upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for the love, Jace. Thank you. You gonna say hi to everybody?
Mm-hmm.
Say hi.
Hi.
What's your name?
Jason.
His name is Jason. How old are you?
6.
All right. And I posted a video with him. I remember he was 2. And thank you so much. Everybody saying hi, handsome. Everybody saying hello. Everybody saying hi. Sharon say hi. Say hi. Are you gonna watch me while I'm right here? He's watching me while I'm right here. So cute. So Sharon say hi. Say hi to Sharon.
Hi.
Say hi, Angela.
Hi, Angela.
Say hi, Nana's hands.
Hi, Nana's.
Say hi, Priscilla.
Hi, Priscilla.
Say hi, Monda.
Hi, Monda.
Say hi, Miss Tina.
Hi, Miss Tina.
Say hi, Carla.
Hi, Paula.
Say hi, Chandra.
Hi, Sandra.
Okay, so see you later. Are you going to stay there a little longer?
Yeah?
Where are you going to sit at? You going to sit at? No seat.
There's a chair. I can go being in the chair.
Oh, my goodness. Look at you want to hang out with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hello, Chandra. Come on in. I'm so glad you came in. They say I did buy some shirts for adults, but that is tough. My shirts I bought my daughter and me were so small. Really? But the shirt, some brand fit him good. Okay. So I had to figure out. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Because certain clothing kind of runs weird. I know exactly what you're saying. Thank you so much, Chelsea. Yes, all that hair. Never had a haircut ever. Thank you so much, Miss Tina. Yeah, my sons have never had haircuts in their lives. And they've always, my husband let them grow their hair out. My husband's hair is down his back. So my husband actually can sit on his hair. But his hair grows good. He used to cut his hair when he was young, and then we got older. I started growing his hair out in locks. And then I started growing my son's hair out in locks. When I did my first son's hair in locks, my husband was in the hospital. He was sick because he had a bad gallbladder. So he was in the hospital and they had him like on different medicines and stuff, and he was kind of like out of it. And my oldest son, he did not like getting his hair done. He always was like, every time I would do his hair, he would cry. When I washed his hair, he would cry. Like even now, like he's 14 now, he kind of likes to get his hair done now, but he kind of likes it a little bit better, but he never liked it. So I was like, honey, can I give our son some locks? My husband was always against it. He never liked locks. He was like, no. And but he was, at this time I asked him because he was in the hospital. He was kind of like drugged up a little bit. So I was like, honey, can I give when did you know I changed my name? Oh, I knew you changed your name. I know your name. I know all your accounts. But yeah, so I gave him some. I asked my husband, I was like, can I give him some locks? And I don't even know if my husband actually knew he was saying yes to it. But he was like, I was like, okay. Oop. I just started twisting his hair up in the hospital. And then I was like, when I got home, I was like, you know what? I'm going to do them over because I want them a little bit smaller. So I ended up doing my oldest son's hair, locking him up when he was like 5 years old. And then after that, when my youngest son was born, I started locking his hair up when he was 2 years old, and now he's 6, and then my oldest son is 14, and my husband, I started locking my husband up. I started locking Joseph. Jace, be careful, buddy. Man, he wants to come down and join us, guys. So I started locking my oldest son up when he was 5. Now he's 14, and my son, I locked my husband up 6 months after I locked my oldest son up. And then after that, I locked up, like 6 months later, I locked my mother-in-law her hair up. So everybody's basically locked up. And my daughter was like, oh, I wish you would have did my hair like that too. So then my hair could have been just so long. But my daughter's hair is really pretty nice long too. So, but it's not locked up. But she's like, I wish I would have did mine like that because I could have did different lock styles. And so now she's kind of like, and she's like, no, it's too late to start now. So what you gonna do? You gonna come down here? I don't know if you're gonna be.
Everybody's asleep.
Oh, everybody sleep? Oh, so everybody's sleep. So me and JC are the only ones up. It's kind of cold down here. I don't want you to stay down here forever because it's chilly down here. Okay?
I don't feel really good with that.
Okay. Well, I don't want you to be. Because you only got no pants on. You need to have some pants on, buddy.
I was and then because they're new pants.
Okay. So did you hit the
I back and go get go to my phone back.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so I'm just working on this top, but I'm hoping that I decided to do white because this was like the only color that I had in cotton, like the most color I had in cotton. You said it would lock up quickly now that shit. Yep, it probably would. Because she doesn't have any type of chemicals or anything in there. But she was like, I don't think she wants it now. No, she doesn't.
That scared me so bad.
She's kind of like into the what scared you?
When I was on my phone, I was on a game called Brawl Stars, and my player was black.
Oh, okay.
That scared me so bad.
So yeah, but she does a lot of like extension wear and stuff like that in her hair now. So I don't know if she'll want to lock it up now, but it'll shrink up though. That's the thing. Cause my husband, when I locked his hair up, his hair was probably like right here, and because I do the comb coils, I don't do like braiding or twisting. I just like use the comb. You have to turn down when you come down here, buddy. So when I do that, I comb it and I twist it up with the comb, but it'll shrink up. His hair like shrunk up to like right here. And I guess it really depends on how tight your hair is, how tight your curl pattern is. But his hair like literally shrunk up so short. And now his hair is all the way down his back. I'm like, wow. But he has a pretty nice grade of hair. I'm making a top, like this little, it's called a set free top. And this is like kind of like a crop top, but I'm gonna make mine longer. Oops, can you see that? Let me see if I can move this out of the way. Hold on, here we go. Every time I put this up here, I notice the lighting does something weird. And see how the lighting does something weird? I don't know why it does that. It'll go back in a minute. But yeah, that's what I'm working on. It's something for my daughter to model, so I can get back into getting my orders and stuff. And that's what I usually do. I kind of make up stuff for her to model, and then I get different, I get feedback, and then people will order stuff. Hey, welcome back, Sharon. You said I have that same type of hair. That's how mine did when I started my journey. Yep, did it? Yep. So did you do your comb coils as well, or how did you do yours? You did yours in the comb coils? And that's how I did my families. I did theirs. Huh?
Did you see when I was on my school account?
Oh, no, I didn't.
You see the
Yeah, I did see you, man. I seen you saying hi and everything.
Did you say when I said when I said DQ McCall with no picture?
Yep, I seen you.
That's my school account.
Oh, okay. I saw you saying hi, mommy. So what are you working on now, Priscilla? Are you doing something? Are you working on something new? You said okay. And also, Mondo, what did you say? You tell me what you were working on? I'm finally understanding this X stitch, guys. I'm finally getting it. You said mine does by the comb coils. Yep, exactly. Yeah. You said, oh, so you should start yours yourself. You want some? You went to a shop and got them done. Yeah. And my kids and my husband's are kind of thick. Well, my son's is actually braided right now. They're not that thick. They're just braided. I have to take him down and he needs to get his hair washed and all that stuff. But they're thicker. They're a little thicker, and so a lot of people are always coming up to me, and they're like, "Wow, I want mine to be that thick. I want mine to be that thick. I need to what do I need to do? Can I sew mine together?" And I'm like, I don't know. I don't want to give you guys that. I don't know. I don't want to give you that advice because I'm not sure. I've never sewn them together, but I do see people do different combining methods, but I've never done it or anything. I just started my sons off that thick because I've noticed some people whose are a little thinner, it's easier for breakage and stuff. So they're just end up being thicker like that. I don't know how. I mean, I made them, uniform squares or whatever. But I guess since their hair is naturally thick anyway, it just thickened up like that. Okay, you said you're weaving your ends on your poncho. You have to think about what's next. Yeah, and that's what I said. I definitely want to do that top because I love those motifs. I love them, but I just wanted to kind of whip up something quick because I'm like I still have to kind of like let my brain figure out how to make the poncho. I mean, how to make that Titan top my size. But I'm thinking I probably would have to maybe like go around. If I had to look at the motifs again, maybe I would go around the motifs and make like maybe make each of them an inch bigger or something. Maybe go around it with like a double crochet, and then go around them with a single crochet or something, and it'll make it a little bit bigger, so where I can fit it. You said I'm not working on anything right now. My BP was up really, so I would have to. Okay, so I would have done mine smaller. With the system you follow. Oh, okay. So do you do interlocking, Manda? Are you like an interlocker? Because I just do like a retwist. Here goes a beautiful furnace. Must have got chilly upstairs. I hope it's not too loud. I hope you guys can still hear me. But let me see. Yep, that will work. Okay, yeah, see, that's what I need to do. I want to go around it and like I said, make them a little bit bigger, maybe an inch or so bigger, inch or two. Because I'm really more like a 3X, but I don't want the top to be like, I don't want it to be like sitting on me. I want it to still kind of fit, but I don't want it to be like just like draped on me like a, like a blanket or anything, but I don't want it to be too tight either. So I'm gonna figure out, should I make it like an inch or two bigger each, each motif. But I really want to do that. And it's crazy when you shared that book. I don't even remember even looking at that book because I had that book for so long. And I don't even remember even getting into it like that. And maybe because the sizes were smaller, and I was probably like, oh, they're too small for me. I'm not even gonna worry about it, Or maybe it could have been the motifs. Because when I talk to Kristen is really good at making a lot of the tops with different motifs and creating some different ideas. And so maybe it was the fact that I didn't feel like putting them all together and doing all that stuff. But when you made it, I was like, wow. I done had this book so long and I never even used anything out of it. But it's so crazy because when you see somebody else make something and you think nothing of it, and then somebody else makes it, it's like, oh, I like the way that looks, And that's how I've been doing lately. I have been seeing, you guys have been giving me so many ideas to create stuff, and that's OVW that gave me the idea. And this is how long the video is super old that OVW created when she made the Aslan shrug, ASLAN. She made this shrug so long ago, right? And I was like, oh, I'm gonna get that pattern. I'm gonna get that magazine. I'm gonna get the pattern. And I'm telling you, when I got the magazine was an old magazine, so it was basically back ordered. And I never made it, and then I just made it after having her video was super old, and the magazine was super old. I think it was like magazine from like winter. It was Interweave magazine, winter 2014, and I got that book, and I never made it, and I finally made it last night after all these years, and that's 2014. It's 2020 now, so that's what I'm saying. I have to start getting better at that. Let's see. You said the motif scared you at first. Yeah, exactly. That's how it was for me. They kind of scared me. I'm like, oh, I don't want to do it. He said, no, I don't do interlocking because I don't want to wake up my Driz in the bed. Exactly. Well, Damian Walters method. Yeah, I love Damian Walter. I've been following him for so long. I think that's when I started watching him, and after I got my license in cosmetology, and I was like loving him. I love the way the products he uses. How he does such thorough cleanings and shampooing and moisturizing. Oh yes, yes, yes. House of Naps, I believe his Instagram name is. And this says, "Hello everyone. Hey Charlie, hello. Come on in. Just having some fun talking about some crafting and making up a top while we're sitting here, having a little fun. How are you doing tonight, Charlie? Sitting here with my 6-year-old because everybody else wanted to sleep on him.
Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh my! What? How did I make that? Let's go.
Yes. So Priscilla, how are the kids enjoying the homeschooling and everything? How are you enjoying the homeschooling?
I would be at real school.
You want to be at real school? My kids would rather be at real school. They ain't missing their friends. They missing all the, all the good stuff. The classroom settings, all that interaction. You said we have a lot in common? Yes, that's awesome. That is awesome. I love to hear that.
I watched the coronavirus. Was never around.
I know, buddy. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna be all right. I'm finally getting the hang of this. It feels good to get some work done. I'm telling you guys. When you are sitting here and you can't barely work or you can't do many things, it's like, wow. You don't take that for granted at all. I'm telling you. And I'm using my tonight I decided to use my clover hook, because the larger clover hooks, for those who don't know, the larger clover hooks are plastic. As I remember when I first got them, because I'm really, sometimes I wonder, do I like plastic really, and do I not? And I use plastic, but I was wondering, was this clover plastic going to be like the average plastic? And it's not. It's pretty good. It's pretty good for plastic. So that's what I'm using for this, is my K-hook. Even though I feel like this K-hook is a little bit smaller than normal, but than the average, 6.5 millimeter. But it's working. I'm enjoying it. I'm like, let me use my hooks. He said, this normal. They have been. Oh, really? Okay, so how old? Well, if you don't mind me asking, how old are your kids? How many do you have? How old are they? I know my daughter. My oldest daughter is 17. This is our junior year. Wow, that's crazy. Next year she's gonna be a senior. Wow. Anyways, my 14-year-old, he is in the 8th grade. He's graduating this year, and then I have my 6-year-old. He's a 1st grader. Oh, so you don't make their lessons. It's a virtual academy. Wow. So that is awesome. That is so awesome, Priscilla. They've been doing it. And, I've always wanted to do that with my kids, like doing homeschooling, or I've always wanted to do that. And my daughter, my oldest daughter, she was like, oh, I want to do homeschooling when she got in high school, because she really didn't want to. 9 and 11. Wow, that is so great. It's so great. So, yeah, my daughter, she never really, I hope I'm doing this right, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think so. I think I might, I don't know if I'm getting sloppy or what. Wow, that is so great. I always wanted to do that, guys. I always wanted to do homeschooling. But at one point I was working a lot and I couldn't do it. And then my kids ended up not wanting to do it anymore. Oh, yeah, I messed up, guys. I knew it was something. I knew it. I knew I messed up. But anyways, I know it was looking really weird. I'm like, why is this looking so weird? Maybe I'll stop here. I don't want to frog the whole row. I'll try it again here. Was this 3? That is so great, though. I know they really do they like it? I mean, I guess they're probably used to it. They probably it's not really a choice thing anyways. It's like, this is what you have, this is how it is. And it's probably a lot funner. Because I remember I had a professor, and she was always saying, like, oh, people always think that people that are homeschooled are, something, they're like different. They're not social. But But I'm telling you, my teacher was very social. I don't really believe in that. You know, and that's why I think my kids were like, after they got older, they were like thinking that they were going to be, you know, they weren't going to have that social time with people. But I'm like, I don't think it's going to be that at all. I like the fact that there's more, they can get plenty of the attention they need. They can ask all the questions. And I love that. 17-year-old, class of 2021. Wow. So that's the same year as my daughter. Get out of here. I didn't even know that. Wow, 35-year-old and 36-year-old. Wow, my husband will be 35 tomorrow. That is amazing. And then 38-year-old. That is so amazing. Struggle at times, overall good. That's good. That is good. So Priscilla, are you going to just keep it going until they graduate from high school? Because I have one of my next door neighbors. Well, she used to live next door. Let me say they moved. And I have some 7-Up, guys. I haven't drunk pop in a long time, but I need a little 7-Up. My husband got me this to kind of help me a little bit, but she lived next door, and she's been homeschooling ever since kindergarten as well. And the only bad thing is she's looking for, well, this year she was looking for somebody to take her to prom, because this is her senior year, and then this happened because she didn't get to go last year. So she was wanting a friend from a regular school, one of the public schools around here, to invite her to prom, and that way she could be able to go. But then all this stuff happened, so she couldn't even go to prom. And I just felt kind of sad for her, because I was like, wow, she really wanted to go to prom. This is her senior year. And so I was like, man. But I heard, like my daughter was saying, because my daughter, she's on the student representative type of like thing. And they're trying to do like a virtual prom or something like that. I really don't know how they're going to do it. I don't know if everybody's going to just have their Chromebooks and they're going to be in their rooms, and I don't know how it's going to work. You say, I'm going to homeschool my kids. Wow. Yes. Excuse me. I definitely agree with homeschooling. Especially now as the kids are getting older, I definitely agree with it, because kids are being exposed to so many different things, and you do not know. You don't want your kids to be exposed around the wrong people and the wrong, personalities and all that stuff. Yeah, student body. Yep, she's on a student body. She's what is she? She's doing two different things: on the student council, and then she's on a student body as well. So, on the student council, I believe she's like the secretary. She was gonna run for president, but then she was kind of nervous about it, and so she's like, "No, I don't feel like." She kind of like gets scared that she's gonna get rejected, and I'm like, "You're not gonna get rejected. Like everybody, you have like a lot of common with people, and people are super. People like Fox, who are really well, because she's really an awesome young lady. She's doing really great things in the community, all that good stuff. Boys and Girls Club, volunteering. You guys heard these stories a lot, so. But yeah, Kristen, I think that'd be so great for you to homeschool your kids. And you are so sweet too. Like I know you would have it all set up for them, have their breakfast and their books and stuff, and different little lessons and all that good stuff. Maybe even field trips. Like, oh, that'd be fun. That's what I always wanted to do. Like the other day when you were going live, you were like, I would love to. I used to always play school at home. I used to do the same thing. Me and my brother, I would have the lesson plans there. We would have lunch, and we would just it was so fun. And I used to always want to be a teacher. I think when I was young, I used to always want to be a teacher, and then I don't know what happened. I think I just ended up having kids young, and it just ended up changing. So that is sad, but their school schedule events. Yeah, exactly. I know. I'm feeling so bad, but I'm hoping, because I know this year our kids aren't going back to school. What am I doing here?
Until the year is over.
Yeah, our kids not going back to school till next fall, so.
That's like 900
so
months.
900 months. So yeah, they're not going back to school till next year. So I'm hoping my daughter will be able to go to her prom and things like that next year. Her being number 2 in her class, I'm excited about that. But I feel bad for this year, because I knew the valedictorian of my daughter's school this year. I know she wants to be able to celebrate that, being a valedictorian. I think that's the best. Being a valedictorian, and I was like, wow, I just feel sad for these kids who can't, enjoy that. Oh, good night. Good night, Angela. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate the love. What time is it? Oh, it's 9 o'clock, guys. I did not know 9 o'clock came already. Wow, we've been sitting down here all this time. I'm glad I got some hours in. Wow. Loving it. Because I have never got any hours like this, guys.
I don't even, when I make my videos, I don't even know that I'm doing hours.
Really?
I just be making videos.
Mm-hmm. Alright. I gotta figure it. Guys, I don't know why I keep doing this wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know if I'm doing this right or not. I'm gonna try it again. But thank you, Angela. Angela's been really doing great with those mesh ponchos. What is this? Man, I messed up again, guys. They're gonna have something to do. Okay, I think it's wonderful. I have 4 kids and they all learn differently. Math and reading. So those were my struggles. Wow, homeschooling wasn't popular when I first started, so I had to create our curriculum. Wow, really? He said they're gonna have something. They're going to have to do something. Yeah, they are. You're right. I love that. I love that homeschooling and feel. Like you said, you had to create a curriculum for them. That's really good, though. I know when they get older, or are they? Oh, yeah, you got older daughters too, right? You got older daughters, where I know they appreciate that. That time. That's time. That's sacrifice. That's everything.
My fingers might is sure.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I gotta try this again, guys. Everybody's leaving out. For those who are still hanging in there with me, thank you. I'm gonna try to get to this 3-hour mark. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah, because I'm gonna be doing, because I have a date with Zoom tonight after this, or a little bit later, but I need to get some hours in, guys, so that's where I'm at. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so what did Crafts by D Rose say? Okay, so guys, I'm gonna try this again. Let me count my stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That's where I did wrong, guys. I have 19 stitches going across. I'm like, what did I do wrong? Yep, that's exactly what happened, guys. I know I had to do something wrong. What is this? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Oh, what did I do? What did I do, guys? Look at all the fun frogging. Don't you guys love when you have to frog something? Man, I don't know. I know what I did wrong, but oh well. I should have counted. See, that's why you count every row. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18.
Never remembered. I got this one.
3, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Ah, I can't believe that. I had to frog that, guys. Man, that just like made me so mad. Tina enjoyed your tutorial about the joint. Yes, I did too. You said same here about math and reading. Yes, I feel the same exact way. I'm more of a person. I'm really good with language arts, and my husband's the math whiz, and my oldest daughter or my oldest child, they're like the math whizzes. Well, my oldest son, he's pretty good at math too. But when it comes to, I believe my daughter and my husband, they're the math whizzes of the family. And me, I'm like the language arts type of person. I can write you some books. I can do all that good stuff. But oh yeah, on math. Okay, it says no. I have an adult son, 23, and my daughter is 16. Oh, get out of here. Okay, but some think she's older because she's doing college too. Wow, yeah, my daughter, she's doing some college. What are those? They get dual credits, so they get high school credits and college credits at the same time. So that's pretty good too. That's awesome. That is crazy. Like, I'm talking to everybody, and we have children close to the same age. That is so awesome. I'm loving that. And just to hear you all talk about your children, and so far as how you're like teaching them at home, like I love that. Like, I was thinking about doing like a live on Instagram tonight, guys, but I'm like, I'm not even worried about Instagram tonight, because last week I went on there, and which is fun, but at the same time, guys, I have to get my YouTube time up, so I'm like, I'm having some fun with you guys. Oh, hey Sandy, Sandy, I missed your live. I'm gonna go back and like it, watch it, give you your watch time. But I don't even. And I looked up and Angela was saying goodnight. Okay, and I am sorry I missed your live. I did not mean to miss your live, but I'm definitely gonna give you your watch hours. I love to give everybody their watch hours, anyways. I always go back and show love to everybody and hit the thumbs up and give a comment. So you know you're gonna get it from me. But I cannot believe I looked up and it was 9 o'clock my time. I had no idea. I just looked up and I had no idea how that time went. But I'm glad because I really need this watch time, guys. Because all of you all usually do lives and I never do any. Okay, it says OBW. I'm excited to see this. Oh yeah, OBW's cups are so amazing. No worries, honey. You're having a good time, and that's what it's all about. Thank you so much, Sandy. Yeah, I'm sorry. I really am, because I definitely, you know, if I tell you something, I do it. It just, the time ended up going, and we started talking about different stuff, and this is my first time ever doing a nice size live, because I'm really trying to get my hours up. I really am. I'm learning from Miss Tina. Miss Tina, you'll sit there. Miss Tina will. That's one of the hardest working women on YouTube I've ever saw. Just work hard. So I'm definitely trying to get it done. I'm trying to do my best. Let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14.
Mommy,
Yeah, because usually I always do a live here, and then I usually go live on Instagram. But tonight I'm not going to do any live on Instagram. I'm going to do live here, and then I have a meeting with a few friends. So I have to do that meeting after this. So I'm thinking I'm just going to do a little bit. I think I'm going to... Yeah, that was earlier. And I'm going to be doing my live. After I get done with this live, I have to join a meeting later. So that's what I'm going to be doing.
You made this at 10 minutes?
Hmm?
You made this at 10 minutes?
I made the post. The post was a while ago. I told everybody meet me here.
I liked it.
He says, you only need 280 more hours. That is so good, Sandy. Exactly. See, I need tons more hours. I don't even know how many I need. I need a lot more because I don't have that many at all. And so that's why I was like, I need to start getting more regular with lives and creating more videos. And a lot of people's like, you know, doing the videos are great, but the live videos are even better. So that's what I really want to do. I really want to start doing that.
Make it 17.
I want to start making more videos because I really need to, I have to get this time up. Let's see.
I thought I was going to go at the same time.
Let me see. Okay, it says, I'll go back and binge watch. Oh, thank you so much, Sandy. So I keep saying I should get on YouTube, but the last time I tried, I felt so weird talking to myself. Really? You should just do it. Just pretend you're talking to me. You can definitely do it. Oh, the watch hours. Hours are basically, Joseph, you got to turn down, buddy. Watch hours are like people that are watching. Like, so you're basically creating content. And so when people watch you for so many hours, especially like if you want to become monetized, which is you want to create a channel where you have ads inside your videos, and every time somebody watches your ad, you get so many cents per ad. So if you have anybody that you watch on YouTube, don't push skip the ad. Just watch the ad, guys. Even though you don't want to watch it, just watch the ad. Because every time you think about you watching the ad, you're supporting your favorite YouTuber or whoever. And so that's what you're trying to do. Like, we're trying to create videos where we can get ads and monetize, where we can be able to create money for our channel, where we can be able to, you know, create more content and, you know, have better quality videos with cameras, lighting, all those different things is going to be able to contribute to our channel and make it better. So we have to get so many watch hours. You have to get 4,000 watch hours. So that's like, you know, 4,000 hours. So, you know, the more we create, the more times you guys watch it for the long, you know, the long span of our video or our live, then that means that we'll be able to get, you know, money. But yeah, I think you should definitely do it, Chelsea. Don't be scared to do it, because I always wanted to do it, but I was always scared too. I was always scared to do this. I'm not sure. I hope I explained it kind of good, but I'm not monetized, so I don't really know how to explain it as good as I could, but yeah, it's a good thing. So like, if you just leave it on, like some people will say, I might not be able to watch right now, but I'm playing your video. Some people are like, why are you not watching it? But I'm playing it. That's a form of support. You might be busy, you might be watching a TV show, but on your tablet, you might be playing my video right now just to show me some love, and that's helping me to get watch hours. So I appreciate that, because I know we all have crazy schedules, so everybody can't come in right now and sit and talk with us. They might be having to cook dinner. They may want to get some rest. They may have to, you know, relax or do something else, so they can multitask, keeping me playing on the corner while they're doing other things. And that's what I do a lot of too. And I like to just go. That's what a lot of people have been messaging me lately, like, you know, I'm coming over, and a lot of people have been shouting me out, and, you know, so I definitely appreciate the Fiverr community. We have to stick together because it's hard to find people, you know, to support you nowadays. So once we get this, now we have our own crew of people. It's like, I know who to go support, because everybody that's been coming here, I've been going to support them as well. People have been shouting me out on their videos, so I've been appreciative, very appreciative. So my live videos are mostly friendly chat. Yeah. And some crocheting. Exactly. That's how it should be. That's what it's about. Just laughing, having a good time, checking up with everybody, seeing what everybody has going on. You know, if we got to show some love, if some people are going through different things, we'll send prayers out to everybody who's going through different things, and, you know, ask some questions and see what everybody's working on, whatever it may be. That's what I love. I'm listening too, but I have to step away. Okay, exactly. See? And I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Priscilla. If you have to step away, there's no problem with that. I definitely appreciate you for coming in and chatting, because I love your personality. You know, I've sent so many people your way and just told them about you, because, I mean, to be a beginner when it comes to the YouTubing, not necessarily a beginner in crochet, but, you know, it can be kind of nervous. You know, you got to get nervous. I remember my first videos. I go back and look at some of my other videos, and I'm like, and some people are like, wow, you look so nervous. I'm like, I definitely was nervous. Now I'm kind of like, I'm a lot more, you know, used to talking to people and stuff now, but it's kind of nervous when we step out there. So I'm still too scared. LOL. Plus, I'm not sure if I can do tutorials because my knitting and crocheting is slightly different. Yeah. But there's a lot of people, I've learned from a lot of self-taught people on YouTube videos. And I've watched them, and but a lot of people will be in the comments and they'll say certain things like, oh, yeah, you don't have to do tutorials. I don't know, Sandy, you don't have to do tutorials. You can just sit and show some things that you made, because you make some really great things. You can sit there and say, hey guys, I made some beautiful tops and some vinyl. This is what I like to use. I mean, unless you don't want to show your secrets. You might not want to show your secrets. But certain things you want to share. You know, this is some nice tops I have. I'm doing this awesome challenge right now. You're doing your art challenge. You know, I'm doing an art challenge, and this is the thing for today, you know. And you're going to always have supporters, because we are all together. So that's one thing. You said I only made one tutorial ever. It's how to do a double magic circle. Wow, really? Wow, yeah, I gotta go back and check. I have so many videos that I gotta binge watch, and I haven't really been doing a lot of binge watching this last week or so because I haven't been feeling the best. But I'm definitely gonna be going back and doing some of that because I need to get caught up. And I've met so many different people from doing that. And I'll go to one person's live and I'll go through and follow so many different people because I love the support. You all, like, everybody's been motivating me. It's so many channels. You are so right. It's so many channels, and you don't want to feel mean or like you don't want to feel like you're neglecting somebody. Like, it's just like, oh, I want to support, you know, but you can't always catch everybody's video. So my main thing is I like to try at least like the video if I can, but I do like to comment if I can as well, at least watch some of it or listen to most of it. If I can't, like, actually listen to the whole thing, I want to listen to most of it so I can get some of what you're talking about and I can comment on that and then still keep you playing so I can give you that most, you know, all your time. You said I watch most everyone behind the scenes, LOL. I'll talk with, like I talk with you, yep. But I think it's because we chat behind the scenes. Yep, we do. I think selling and teaching would be better, yep. Exactly. Oh, so it's wearing you out. Yeah, you do a lot. You do a lot. You are always busy and you post, and that's what I love about it. I love that you always post something. And I used to get on my post too. That's why I'm like, I'm so behind on that. I have to get back on it. Like, yes, you're right. You're right, Sandy. We gotta just do what we gotta do. Support, like whatever we can, and comment. You know, whatever it is. Even if you just say good video, it really whatever we can do to keep ourselves, you know, going on the YouTube news feeds or whatever, because people will see us more. And we just comment, good video, great video, thanks for the video, whatever, thanks for sharing, whatever it may be. And like the video, and that way, even if we can't catch it right at that time, YouTube will let us know that we do like this person, and they'll be able to be in our feed again. So that's what I love to do. I love to try to, you know, show as much love as possible. Because this is hard, you know, this is hard. And in front of the internet, in front of lots of people, you know, and this world is always making it like it's about rejection or we'll feel down about something. But that's why I said I love this crew of people. Whatever you guys have going on, I try to do my best to support and like a video and have my children subscribe. You know, that's my main thing. It's like, okay, go subscribe to such and such. You know, I always try to have my kids, my whole family subscribe if I can. And then I felt bad because one day I was trying to get my family to subscribe to Priscilla's channel one day, and like all the subscriptions wasn't coming up there. It was so weird. I don't know. He said I always hope to be able to mention something that pertains to the person. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Exactly. That's what I like to do too. Whatever they have going on, like, you know, if somebody's making up certain things at this time or doing a giveaway at this time or whatever they're doing. If they do a lot of lives and you want to have somebody to sit and talk to while you work, because I like to do lives where I can sit and talk to people and you know, I can work like right now. Some of you are probably working right now, and I always do that. I always watch lives, and while I'm watching the live, I'm either probably watching a little TV or I'm definitely creating, and that gives me keep my creative juices going. So that's one thing I love to do. I love to watch people so I can create, you know, and now people can watch me while they create, and we can talk, and you can get to know me or different things like that. That's what I love to do. Sandy, how long have you been crocheting? I've been crocheting for 22 years, but I never really took it that serious as I do now. Skip this. He said, wow, I started when I was in my 20s, but I didn't pick it up again until yeah, exactly. And that's what a lot of us crocheters do. We kind of like start when we're kids or, you know, young. And then we kind of go through a stage of doing it, and then we like take a break either because we get families, you know, jobs, or, you know, our life kind of gets a little bit, you know, busy, and then we kind of put it down a little bit, and then we kind of get back to it again. Same thing with me. I always loved it, but I took a break, and then I started going back at it again, and I started making things because I used to just make kind of simpler things. I don't know if you all started making like blankets, scarves, hats. Well, I didn't even make hats. I used to just make scarves and like blankets and stuff. And then eventually I started doing making hats. And the first time, I always tell everybody, I said the first hat I ever made, I frogged it 10 times before I started it back again because I felt like it was wrong. And I kept on frogging. I was like, oh, this hat sucks. I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. This is not looking like a hat. Because the pattern kept saying this should lay flat until a certain part. And mine was just curving. Mine wasn't laying flat, you know? And I was like, oh, this is not right. And I frogged that hat so many times until my yarn was just so thinned out. And it was a size 4 yarn. I frogged that yarn until it was looking like a fingering weight. And I was trying to make my son a Minion hat, and the Minion hat was so like ratted and tatted. But he wore that hat, and he got me a couple orders too. And he said I was hurt in 1984 and became and say, really? When I was, oh wow. Now they're growing and going, and I found myself alone while Mr. Wright was out at work. Then, thank the Lord, I found this crochet. Wow, yes. That is awesome. That's what I said. This crochet, I'm telling you, it's not just, you know, just making stuff and, you know, sitting around with yarn. This is like, you find a family. This is a whole crochet family, a community. Plus, it's a therapy where you can relax. Like, I love that. I love that. When you're creating something, it's a whole different thing. I love that relaxing vibe and that also that awesome feeling of just where you're relaxing and you're able to create stuff. That's my favorite thing to do. My favorite thing to do is to create. He said, I always joke about using my yarn until I wear it out. There you. And then Monda says, I started in my teens, put it down, picked it up again in my 30s, and I picked it up Picked it up back again for, yeah, exactly. Same exact thing. I remember I first met my husband. When we were started dating, I told him I could crochet. I used to joke with him all the time because he didn't really know the difference between crocheting and knitting. And he was like, oh, he said, and you are so good. Oh, thank you so much, Sandy. Thank you for the love. And you are too. You are too. I appreciate it. And I just love your personality too, Sandy. I love your personality. I remember, like I said before, when I come to your channel, it's just like, it's like a little warm feeling, you know, just like, come on in. You didn't even know me, and you just like welcome me in right away. I was like, wow. Well, you never forget that. You never forget how people make you feel when somebody enters your lives or your videos, or you ask them for help on a certain pattern or something. You never forget how somebody, you know, makes you feel. That's why a lot of times, for the most part, if I'm answering somebody, I try to answer. If I don't answer you right away, it might not be because I don't want to. It might be because either I'm asleep because I have a crazy schedule. It might be because I'm doing something or something like that. But for the most part, I try to give you a thorough answer. I don't want to just give you something small. I want to give you a full, good answer so that way you can understand what I'm saying. And I want to have that time so that way when you reply back, I'll be woke to reply back too, unless I'm fall asleep. But for the most part, I try to get that thorough answer. So yeah, you never you want to have that warm. You want to give people that good feeling so people can come back. If you have that nasty attitude, or you don't have a good a good feeling about yourself or whatever, if you don't welcome people, people aren't coming back. So my main thing is I want to be welcoming. I want to let people be able to come back in and have some fun. Tell me about yourself. Let's work together, create things together. Whatever it may be. I'll send them to you. You send them to me. We can work together, like me and Priscilla being able to work together on a giveaway. I started doing giveaways on Instagram and joining people and collaborating with them. So now my goal is next to do some giveaways and collaborate with other people too. So that's my next thing I'm going to be doing. He said, sure, I'm right here with you. Yep, exactly. Exactly. That's what we're about. Let's work together. Whatever we got to do. I'll send them your way. You send them my way. It's room for all of us. That's the good thing. It's a room. I've never been the type of person that's been stingy with that. Like, oh, don't go over there. I've never been that way. Because you can catch me anytime. Come back and catch me. If you can't catch me live, or you can't catch me as soon as I release the video, catch me on the weekend, or catch me when your schedule's free. I don't mind, because I know everybody. We have to, we gotta bounce around, because there's so many people out here that's trying to do the same things. So I definitely try to bounce around. I'm a night owl, so I do a lot of my video binging, watching, and stuff like that late night. Because either my husband, if he's sleeping or my kids are sleeping, I'm usually up crafting, so I need something to do. And I like to watch TV, but sometimes TV gets kind of boring. And I want to see some creative people. I want to hear some people that got the same like mind as me that can give me those ideas. So I like to do that. So yeah, that's what I'm about. Okay, darling, time for me to give up Mr. Right some time. Okay, you are right. I'm probably going to give my Mr. Right some time in a minute as well, because I know he's been tired. So I know once he gets up, he's going to be like, what are you doing? Thank you so much for coming in, Sam. I'm going to check out your live and give you some love and give you your watch hour. So thank you so much for everything. Thanks for coming by. Everybody, please go follow Sandy. And you said, I started knitting. Chelsea said, I started knitting 9 years ago. Wow, and crocheting about 6. Really? And you're doing so great. Wow. That is so good. So what made you even start the crochet life and everything, Chelsea? Like, what made y'all all crochet? Like, did y'all watch a YouTube video? What gave everybody ideas to start crocheting? Or like, if you crochet, or if you knit, or like, how did you guys get these ideas to even do so? Did you just be like, oh, I want to do something with my hands? Or did y'all have a family member? Or like what makes y'all get these ideas? Or like, even, because nowadays it's different from when I was young. Well, I'm making it seem like I'm super old, but I mean, I'm just feeling like it was like back when I was young, it wasn't that much computers and internets and stuff. So, you basically did a lot of hand things, either board games, activities outside. You did the handcrafts. But now, like, if you really don't want to do anything, you don't have to, because you have technology. You can just sit and watch TV. You can play video games. You can, do all those things. You don't have to do anything by hand. So that's what I wanted to know. Like, what makes you all do stuff by hand? Like, where do you get the ideas to, like, do hand things, like handcrafts? Jace, go check and see if Daddy is woke. And check and see if my husband is up, guys. Because I know I'm going to have to get off in a minute because I have a meeting. So, but I just wanted to have some fun. This is like so fun. I hope I'm not being too boring, guys. I know I'm just talking, but y'all can talk, y'all can ask questions, y'all can do whatever y'all want. I appreciate it. Whatever you guys want to do. I just want to have a little fun, give me some hours in. So I go back into it when I found out. I got back into it when I found out I was having. Oh wow, yes, and that's the best thing when you find out, huh? Oh snaps! Oh snap! Daddy's gone. It is. Oh yeah, my husband is gone. My husband went to go pick my daughter up from work. Oopsie. So yeah, I'll probably get off when he gets back. Oh my gosh, I forgot. This time is going by so fast. I wonder Kristen did this the other day and her time went by fast. And yeah, like when you find out you have a grandbaby or somebody in the family, you can make them something. They're gonna have something that nobody's gonna have. Like I love that. Like I made so many different things for family. Like every time somebody gets pregnant or like have a baby shower, I always like gift them with something. And I love that because it's like wow. Like they're gonna have something like nobody's gonna ever have.
Mom, oh, and go back upstairs.
Okay, love you. Go back up there and get warmed up.
Yeah.
I told you it's cold down here. I'm sitting down here in the freezer. Okay, and then Chelsea says I was spinning yarn with a friend through a homeschool group. Wow, get out of here. Wow, she had alpacas. Get out of here. Wow. So did she give you yarn? Like, I mean, how does it work? Did you have to buy her? Did you get it discounted or? That'd be nice to have your own yarn. And did you dye it as well? Oh, that's my next goal, guys. I'll probably do a video on it when I try it out. And she says she loves for me to make her thing. Yeah, I know she does. I know she does. So, but then one of them made me booties. Wow, for my youngest daughter, I was hooked. Yep, that's how it is. Somebody makes you something handmade, you're like, oh, I can do this. Or I want to learn how to do this. Nana's hand says, learned at 10, then didn't use it for 43 years. Get out of here. Then tried to complete some items Nana didn't get a chance to complete. Yep, before she went to her heavenly home. Then I found out importance of leaving handmade gifts. Yep, exactly. And that's what I want to do too. I think all my kids have blankets. My husband has a blanket. But I definitely want to do some other things too. Like, I don't know if I want to, like my daughter, she probably could use a bigger blanket. So I'll probably make her one. But I definitely, like you said, leaving those handmade things behind, like whenever they need you or whenever you just like want to feel a sense of your grandparent or your parent or whoever creates for you, you're going to always have that piece or that garment from them. Like, I love that. I love that. That's what I want to, I always want to leave something behind. That's why I have a recipe book where I write all my recipes down for all my food so that my kids can always know how to cook. I mean, even if they change the recipes up for themselves, if they want to jazz it up, make it sweeter or spicy or whatever they do with it. Because you know kids these days, they like spicy foods, but they can fix it up any way they want, but they have a recipe. And I have like handwritten recipes so they can just have it. You know, that's my main thing. Like even for this holiday, Easter, or for those who celebrate Easter, it was not Easter, but this past Sunday, my kids cooked dinner for us, and it was due to the fact that I had those recipes written down, and it was crazy because we couldn't cook. You know, we were planning on having a nice Sunday dinner, and we were sick and couldn't cook anything. And my kids ended up making, like, it was that Saturday night. My husband was like, well, because I usually make my cornbread for dressing. I usually kind of make like little patties and stuff. So they ended up making like homemade cornbread baked in the oven. They made everything, guys. I helped her shave the alpaca. She had a meal. Wow, where it's clean and brushed. Wow, and clean and brushed it. I used a drop spindle while she used a spinning wheel. Get out of here. Wow. So are you still friends with, oh, well, do you still, you know, are y'all still in contact with each other or anything? That is amazing. Wow. Wow, that is amazing, though, just to see somebody just spinning alpaca. And I have some yarns with a touch of alpaca in it. And it's kind of like, it looks kind of like, if you don't know that it's alpaca yarn, you would literally think that you had a fur baby at home and it has like little fur like kind of poking out of the yarn, which it doesn't look bad. But if you, like me, I don't have any pets or anything. So like if you're not used to like the little pet hair kind of look, it looks kind of like a little pet hair. But I do like the yarn though, guys. But it does kind of give me that little pet hair look. But I like it though. But it's by Lion Brand. It's called Touch of Alpaca. It's not too bad of a yarn though, and it's soft too. But yes, that's crazy to like to know somebody who's like so close to somebody who's making like spinning yarn. And I've always wanted to do something like make my own yarn, dye my own yarn, all that. One day I will. One day I'll dye my own yarn. Have any of you ever dyed your own yarn? Yeah, that's great to teach your children how to cook. Yeah, you taught your son never depend on a woman to cook for him. That's what my mother-in-law. My mother-in-law taught my husband that. She was like, "Oh yeah, you need to know how to cook for yourself." But then he ended up finding me, and I could cook. Well, my husband actually taught me how to cook. Cause like when we first got together, I would bake stuff all the time, and I would just bake stuff, and I couldn't really cook because every time I would cook, I would always set my temperature would be too high, and I would always have the smoke detector going off, and it would just be a mess. And he was like, "You need to watch your temperatures. Your temperatures are so wrong." I would just cook stuff so high. I don't know why. I don't know why I was in a rush to get everything done, but I used to cook everything like super high. So everything would be like beep, beep, beep. Smoke detector just going off everywhere. And I would be so discouraged. I'm like, I'm never cooking. I'm just going to bake everything. Bake chicken, bake this, bake that. Like, I don't care. So I ended up learning. He taught me how to do that. And after that, now he says I cook certain things better than him. So and he says, long story short, the fires in California, a few years ago, burned her mill down. She moved back to her home down. Wow, I'm sorry to hear that. Wow. Sorry to hear that. I know these fires and stuff. There's so many different world, different what I want to say? Disasters and stuff going around the world and stuff. So I know that hurt her and her family. So she ended up going back home to Texas. Wow. So this is 4, 8, 12, 16. And then I guess this is only 17 and 18. Wow. So yeah, I'm almost done with my first panel, guys. I actually am doing some work today. I'm telling you, I've never done a live video where I've actually done work. So that does feel good to do some work today. And I'm doing a new pattern too, so I'm happy about that. So hopefully it'll be done tomorrow and I can share it with you guys on From the Hook Friday. And thank you all for who's been watching my videos and stuff, guys. I'm telling you, I truly appreciate you all. I can't believe we just hanging out like this. I'm so glad. I really need these watch hours. So my husband's like, you need to get some watch hours. My son, he like, you need to get some watch hours. Miss Tina, she's like, you need to get some watch. And then Kristen, she did her live, and we went live, and we had some fun. It was great. Talked about different things and TV shows and all that good stuff. So do you all use like project bags and like organize your yarn? Because I've got to start getting to that. I need to start getting to where I'm organizing my yarn, my projects better. Because I literally just throw projects here, whips there. I don't really organize them enough. Do y'all all like have these project bags? I think after I do this, I want to make like maybe a crochet mesh bag for projects, I think. Or make maybe a few of them. I'll do like maybe 3 or so. Because I don't want to have it fully solid, because that's like a waste of yarn for me, I think. I'm going to do like some mesh project bags, I think. But do y'all also like do that with y'all? Do y'all like organize your whips? Because I need to start doing that. Like, seriously. Okay, you said my son has a Mexican girlfriend and she don't know how to cook soul food. I'm going to teach her. See, that's what I'm talking about. I love that. I remember when I first got with my husband, we first started dating. My husband, he's a really picky eater, and since he can cook, it's hard when you're a picky eater and you can cook. Like, if you don't come out right, you're gonna, like, my husband used to tell me, like, if food was not right, like that. Well, he was young. That's when he was a little younger, a little more immature and stuff like that. So I gotta just, but we were teenagers. So, and he knew how to cook already, but it would be certain foods like I knew he loved greens. That was his favorite food. So my goal was like, I have to master how to cook greens. So like everything I learned, I sat with his mom, my mother-in-law, and I would be like, you know, how do you make this? I wrote down recipes, you know, but her recipes weren't like recipes. Hers was kind of like her own recipe. So like my consideration of a recipe is like, I'm going to give you this amount of cups, teaspoons, everything, and it's going to come out like I said it's going to come out. My mother-in-law, now her, if she say a cup of this and a cup of that, it may not be a measuring cup. It may be a coffee cup. It may be a tumbler cup. So I didn't know exactly how everything went because she knew it. She could see how it was supposed to be. So I tried to learn a lot from her. And I did learn like seasonings, flavor profiles, and stuff like that. And then after that, I just started doing my own thing. And then I started mastering some stuff. And my husband, like, he just started, like, after, like, first, I used to mess up everything because it was like cooking for Gordon Ramsay. I would cook food for him, and they would be like, oh my gosh, he gonna not like it. He gonna have something to say about it. I can't do this. And I end up mastering it, getting it done. But I'm telling you, that's good that you're gonna teach her how to cook because that's a big help. Because he's gonna need it. He gonna want a good meal, and you know he gonna want some of that mama's cooking, and now you can pass it on to her. So I'm glad that's good. And y'all got a good relationship to do that too. That's the best thing. Because I know it's like so hard nowadays for mother-in-laws and daughter-in-laws to get together. Like that's like such a like stigma that, you know, it's like so hard for them to get together. So like when you can let Sonny go and have that time bond with your daughter-in-law, like that's everything. That's why I say I hope I can. Oh, I'm going to be like that. I'm not gonna say I hope. When my sons have girlfriends and fiancés and wives, I'm going to be like, hello. I'm gonna be welcoming. I'm not gonna be just being like this little mama's boy ordeal. Cause my sons, my little son, he's a mama's boy, mama's girl, mama's boy. My son is a mama's boy, my little bitty one, but I think it's probably because he's still young. But I'm not gonna be like that. I'm gonna be welcoming to their girlfriends and stuff. He said it was extremely sad. Her farm was in the news. She lost everything, including the alpaca. Oh, we cried for months. I couldn't even watch the news during that time because they kept showing her farm. Wow. I know that was hard. I couldn't imagine. My pastor. Like it was, I mean, it's not the same thing as a big farm and everything, but my pastors, last year, no, not last year, it was 2 years ago. They came to church. It was like in the January month, because we were like for the first 21 days of January, we do a fast, and we all come to church, and we have like a night service, like every single night. Everybody that's on like the different preachers of our church, they all supposed to speak a word every night, Monday through Friday, and while we fasting and stuff like that. So we come there, we do our word and speak and fellowship. So it was one particular night. We came to church and everything was good. They ended up going home and messaging everybody in our group. We have a church group message, and they said our house. We came home to our house being in flames, and I was like, "What?" Their house was in flames. Their dog died. Their dog died in the fire. Everything was lost. Everything was burnt up, and they were just so sad. They had insurance and everything, but they were so hurt because their baby dog, I mean, they wouldn't imagine going in a baby dog that you love, like a little child, just burnt, like it was so heartbreaking, and it was just like really sad. So I was like, wow. But they was like so happy that they was at church. They felt really bad by their dog, but it was a reason that they was at church. It was in the house of God at the time, and you know, nothing happened to them. But the thing, something that went on, I guess it was a cord or something under their bed. And I guess that rubbed up against, I don't know, I guess it was something that was up under the bed, and I guess it was causing friction. It was a cord or something up under their bed that was steady, like getting rubbed up against or something. And it started to fire underneath the bed with the cord. And they could have been laying in that bed and overnight, and the flames could have, you know, they could have been flamed up while they slept, you know. So they were just sad. I understand. Okay, it says, I'm self-taught on how to cook. I was not interested in cooking when I was younger until I moved in with my mom. Oh yes, I love my future daughter-in-law. She is a beautiful person. Wow, so that's good. That is so good. You self-taught, you know how to cook well, and then you're gonna be introducing your daughter-in-law to great recipes, how to cook food. Yes. And you said, I cannot cook. My poor husband had to learn to love burnt and overcooked. Oh my goodness. See, that's good that you got a good husband that's a little bit understanding. My husband, like, he was never understanding. I'm telling you, I used to be so scared to cook for him because I'm telling you, the food, I'll be scared it's gonna be burned, or like you said, like I used to be so scared. Like I used to try to make spaghetti, and sometimes I would add a little dash of sugar because sometimes like tomato sauces can be bitter, and I would add too much sugar. He'd be like, "Oh, this is just too sweet." Or I would make burgers, and I would be so scared. Like sometimes they'd be raw. I made so many raw burgers. So now when I make a burger, I make it so thin, and I just make like 2 or 3 of them, and make them like a triple, like a double or triple or something. But it's super thin, so it's kind of like just a regular sized burger. But I make them super thin, so that way I don't have to worry about them being raw on the inside. But I'm telling you, it's so hard to cook for him. Now I'm a little bit more okay with it, but it was so hard. I'm telling you, cooking for somebody who's always going to be like, this is good? Like he always like critiques. He's so heavily critiqued, and it's times where he doesn't cook certain things. Like I love him to death, but it's certain times where certain foods that he makes, he doesn't really like them, and I'll still eat them. And I don't complain about them. I don't say, "Oh, it's not good" or anything like that. But he will let me have it. He will let me have it when it comes to something not tasting right. Oh, and he does. I'm like, but he used to be really bad when we were young. When we were teenagers. He said, "Oh no, Chelsea, but it's good that you tried." Exactly. That's a good thing that you tried. And you said, "Thank God that they were safe." Yes, from that danger. You're right. I always ask my husband to critique my cooking. I have a countryman. Wow, yeah, wow. It's like that's good. So when he critiques your cooking, like, does he like give you the full critique, or does he kind of like be a little lenient on you, or what? Because I know my husband, man. My husband, he like super. He is so like super like. He really critiques seriously. I'm telling you, I don't know how to do it. It make you feel like, man, I don't even want to cook. I used to not even want to cook. I'm telling you, I'm like, I can't even cook because everything I cook, he's not gonna like it. It's like, man. I remember like the first time, guys, like the first time. Yes, and then I was like trying to impress my mother-in-law with my cooking. Oh my goodness, it's crazy. I think my mother-in-law though, like we have really like, that's why I said like my mother-in-law, we have our bond is so much better. Now that we're older and all that good stuff, because I'm telling you, my husband is a mama's boy, and so it's like when you have a mama's boy, it's like you got to make sure that you gotta it's a lot of work. So I do try, but still after 20 years of marriage, you would think I would catch on, but it's not my thing. Exactly. You said your oldest 2 kids. Exactly. But everybody has their own thing. And sometimes cooking may not be your thing, and that's okay. You got so many other skills. So, it's not like you have no skills, you have plenty of great skills. And if it's not cooking, it's not cooking. But as long as you can make my mother-in-law, I say, as long as you can make a turd, which is basically something to eat. As long as you got something you can make, you got something to eat, hey, you are good. But like you said, if that may not be something that you said the in-laws asked me to bring the salad. Oh my gosh, wow, yes. Well, hey, I like salad, so everybody likes salad. You bring something that everybody can eat. He said, yes, he gonna tell the truth. And I do him the same way. It doesn't bother me. My mother-in-law and I were not close. Yes, that's how we were. We were not that close as well, but then it started getting better, And I think it's just because of the closeness of my husband and his mom. Like, I don't know if she feel like I always want like him to steal them. I'm not. One thing I'm not gonna do is stealing, but you gotta share. You definitely gotta share. But yeah, at least you can bring the salad, Chelsea. I think so. I think it's good though. I mean, whatever you can do, whatever you can bring to the table, bring to the table. But me and my husband, I don't know. I think I still, even though my husband will tell me certain things, like if he don't like certain things, I still kind of be leaning on him at all. I don't know why. I still kind of like, oh, well, I guess like I'll wait till he says it. Like if it's something he like, oh, this could have used a little more salt, and I'll be like, I could have. You think so? Like. I'm like scared to even say anything. I'm like, I don't even want to say it because I don't even want to criticize him, no. Man, I'm just loving this time, guys. I'm just blabbing and yabbing, all that stuff. But I'm glad that y'all hanging out with me to help me get these watch hours, because this is a true blessing, guys. I really need these hours in, because especially for me not creating videos all this time this week or last week or anything. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 16. See now, I messed up again. Hello, guys. I just messed up again. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Man, I keep messing up, guys. Okay, let's see. I hate bringing a salad. It's boring. Well, maybe a different type of salad. Oh, you said my husband and my mother were classmates? Get out of here, really? So did your mom so did your mom hook you up with your husband? Not hook you up, but introduce you? And what about a different salad, Chelsea? What about like maybe a cold, like a tuna salad, pasta salad? Maybe you can bring something like that. Maybe you are better with cold dishes. Have you ever tried cold dishes? Or cold desserts like strawberry, like banana puddings, or, you know, well, I don't know if y'all eat that over there. Y'all know y'all eat different things, but, you know, I learned how to cook from my granny. What? And oh, your great granny and your grandmother. Really? That is so amazing. So did your great grandmother, because you do a lot of experimenting, Kristen. You do so many different experimenting with different foods and tastes and stuff like that. Did they always like introduce you to different flavors and stuff like that, or that was all on you? How did you start getting into like your jackfruits and your different chickpeas, all these different meals and stuff? Because you're introducing me to a lot. But did their family introduce you to that, or where'd you get this love of different flavor profiles? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. All right, try this again, guys. Okay, so no, we used to work together. I'm 45, my husband's 62. Okay, age, you know, age ain't nothing but a number. Yeah, my husband is okay. So you used to work together, and you said they cook or make that stuff. Oh, this is his family can cook, especially. Really? Wow. Well, that's good. I mean, you can always do something. Just bring something on your own. Maybe you make it something that you really want to perfect. You know, see if you can find something or a recipe that says foolproof. You know what I'm saying? They have certain recipes that's like foolproof. Look up a foolproof recipe and just turn it in. I mean, just bring it to the family gathering, and then bring it to the family gathering and see what they say. Or don't even say you did it. Just bring it in, sit on the table, and then let everybody enjoy it, and then let them know that was you that made it. You know? Sometimes you got to slip stuff in, because I've done that with my husband too. I've slipped certain things in, and he didn't even know what he was eating it, and fell in love. And he says, my great granny taught me as well, but she didn't use recipes a lot of, yeah, that's how my granny, man, that's the same exact way. My granny, she did so much cooking, and I watched her, but I didn't even watch her enough. And like, I lost so many good recipes, I mean, that I wish I had. I wish I could have been able to jot them down or ask questions. Like, I wish she would just come to me in a dream and just tell me a couple things. Like, one time she came to me in a dream, and I cannot remember what it was about, but it was about food. It was about some food that she made, and I woke up the next day trying to make it, and I can't even remember if it came out right or what. But she came to my dream came to me one time in the dream, and so I know what it's like to have stuff that's lost, some good recipes and that good cool food that you was grown up eating. You can do a 7-layer salad. Oh, yeah, that'll be good. That's what I said. A lot of them good cold salads are really good. Try one of those, yes. Because I like a lot of pasta salad. I love different little salads, summer salads like that. I think that'd be good. You should try it. Just try it on up and let them eat it and enjoy themselves. They start enjoying that food. Yes, I have done that. I never tell them what I'm bringing. I can make bread sometimes. Oh, what kind of bread? Like the little... I used to make bread all the time. Like my husband... My mother-in-law gifted me a bread maker, because I love gadgets. Like, everybody know I love gadgets. So, like, Christmas time or my birthday, they always bring... Oh, yeah, I think we got the beans in it. I think it does have beans. Does it, Amanda? But like she gifted me a bread maker, and so I ended up making bread with the bread machine. But of course, you can make it by hand too, and knead it and everything like that. But I made some with a bread machine and fell in love. I need to bring my bread maker back out. I haven't did it in a long time. I was making it every single day, and it started because my husband wanted a cheeseburger. My husband wanted a cheeseburger, right? And we didn't have any bread, and he was like, "Man, I want to." And I just had got that bread maker, and I was like, "Oh, I can make you some bread." So I started making loaves of bread up, and after that, he like started wanting to make it. He wanted me to make bread every day. Like that's one thing. My husband, when I start doing stuff like that, my husband will like wear me out. Like there's nothing that I make that's not hard. Like I have to make homemade breads, homemade batters, homemade everything. So that's what I do when I cook. Like I can't make something simple. Like him, like he up there singing. So I guess that might be my cue. But like he'll make stuff and Daddy's home. So I might be up in 1 second. And so like every time I make something, it's always like super handmade. So I used to make bread. I was making bread like every single day. And my daughter was like, "Oh, can you make me some bread? I want to butter it." So she eating buttered bread. My husband eating burgers. So I was just a bread making machine every day. And so Chelsea said she making rolls and stuff. I love rolls. Do you make like the sweet rolls, Chelsea? I love the sweet rolls with the little. Okay, yeah. Anyways, the sweet rolls though, guys, from like Texas Roadhouse with the cinnamon butters. Okay, yep. Oh gosh. Anyways, sorry guys. Okay, he's like, yes, his age doesn't matter to me at all. Exactly. My mom had me at 15. Well, I had my daughter at 15. Yep. Chelsea was made with exactly. I had my daughter at 15. So I know what it's like to be a teen mom and raising a child as a teenager and stuff. I definitely know. He said, yes, it has the peas. He said, oh no, I don't have a bread machine. That would be cool. Yeah. See, you gotta do it. You really gotta do it from handmade. You know that? He said, oh, I don't think I know what a 7-layer is. Oh, okay, yeah. Look up on YouTube. Yep, that is true. Look it up on YouTube because YouTube has some good recipes. They really do. Have you ever tried that, Chelsea? Have you ever tried like YouTube videos for certain food? Oh, okay, you're not making plain bread. That's good. Any bread is good. I just didn't know like how you get into it, but yeah, like any bread. I want to learn how to make some good rolls, like some. But anyways. I used to make rolls and stuff too, but I haven't made none in a while. I got to get back into it. That's what I was saying. I got to get back into cooking, but it's so hard because I'm trying to do everything. And my husband said he really don't care right now. He's letting me like have a little fun because it's probably been some months since I haven't cooked. But like I've cooked a little bit, but I'm saying like multiple days in a row. But my husband, he's like the true cook of the family, so he knows I'm a crafter. So he kind of lets me craft and he cooks and stuff. But you know. Oh, she didn't raise you, but okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I see exactly what you're saying. And that's why I always say, like, my mom didn't raise me. You know, she had me when she was, 19? You know, and so the fact that she didn't really raise me made me want to raise my daughter, you know? So I definitely know what you're saying. And like you said, you had to learn a lot of your stuff on your own. We don't get raised by the person who's supposed to raise you. You got to learn a lot on your own. It make you stronger. It make you, more motivated to be the best that you can be. So that's what I learned a lot too. It's like, man, you go from feeling abandoned, feeling lost, feeling like, like, dang, why couldn't you be there for me? So then you're like, know what? When it's my turn, I'm going to turn it around and make it the best way. My children's lives are going to be the best they can be. I'm going to be there for them every game they're going to have at school, every activity, every teacher's meeting, every report card, every field trip, everything. I'm going to be there. So yeah, I definitely know I know how you feel. I know exactly how you feel. And you said light bread rolls. Oh, okay. Really? My grandmother used to make them from scratch. I used to make them, but it has been a long time. Yeah, see, I'm a bread lover. Like, that's why I cannot, I feel like I could never do the keto diet. And I have so many people that I know do the keto diet and stuff like that. But I am a carb lover, a bread lover. I love all of that. That's one of my weaknesses. And like sugar, because you can't have sugar. You said, yes, I used to watch some lady on a farm. She homeschools and cooks. I can't remember her name now, but I never could get mine to look like, really? Because I got to try to eat the same things. I wanted to eat healthy, so I experimented. Wow, okay, so that's how it happened. You start experimenting with different foods. And exactly. See, that's the good thing. Like, when you start getting into the healthiness, eating healthy, it expands it expands you automatically. Because I remember when I didn't eat, I stopped eating meat for 6 months, and I was introducing myself to so many different foods, and my kids, because my kids, I've always like taught them to try new things. Like they always like they never used to like to get, they never used to get into like the they never really liked to be introduced to stuff, but I always like forced them. I was like, eat it, eat it, eat it. Like the other day, my daughter, like she was like, oh, I remember that one day you forced me to eat black bean and corn salsa. I was like, no. She's like, yes, because I remember I was crying and you forced me to eat. And I was like, I don't know, I remember forcing you that much, but okay. She's like, yes, I was crying and eating at the same time, and it was so good, but I still was crying. I was like, oh my gosh. But yes, I always try to like encourage them to eat new things. And so I was eating eggplant parmesans, and I was eating so many different foods. I think I just remember the eggplant parmesan. I remember that the most. But I was like experimenting with so many different foods, vegetables, and my kids was like, they like, I want to try it too. So they really started trying it as well. You said, yes, Dana, my goal was to break that curse up. Yep. And you did the same. Exactly. That's how you do it. So I can't do the keto either because I have diabetes. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yep. So you got to have some type of sugar or something because you don't want your sugar to get low and, you know, or too high. I know what you're saying. But yes, I definitely feel the same exact way. You got to break those curses off your life. And that's for anybody. It could be anything. You don't have to be, you know, not being raised by a certain parent. It could be, you know, certain things you didn't like as a child or whatever it may be. You know how to change it around and you know how to make it better for yourself. So that's the best thing. When you figure it out and you do it, you know, you're like, I'm not going to have this. This is what, you know, I want something different. Like Kristen said, when she has her children, they're going to be homeschooled, you know. She wants them to be in a good environment. That's how you do it. You said, nah, I hate beans. That's not for my Wow. So you said no beans. So you mean like, what kind of beans? Like pinto, Great Northern, green beans, like every single bean, or what kind? Like it's just everything. Like, I like beans. I think I can eat any bean. No, you know what? I'm not really a big fan of like the butter beans or lima beans, or what other bean? There's some other bean I don't really like. Butter beans, lima beans. Oh, or black eyed peas. I can't do those either. My kids love. My daughter, she loves black eyed peas. Every time my mother-in-law makes them, she like, I gotta have some of those black eyed peas. Yes. I'm about to get off in a little bit, guys. In like 1 minute. Probably not 1 minute, but like a few minutes. I'm about to get off, guys. I'm sorry. I don't want to be on here forever, but I'm trying to get this watch time in while I get the chance. Because, you know, it's hard to get those hours in. Because I got a meeting too, though. I do got a meeting. Yeah, I do got a meeting. It's 10. So I'm about to go on my meeting in a minute. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. I gotta count these rows, guys. So this is what I got so far. And this is gonna be one of the panels. Let me see how many rows I got. 4, 8, 12, 16, 17, 18. Wow. So I got 18. This is gonna be one. Look. There goes another bib. Remember I was showing you all my bibs that I had? For anybody who don't know about my bibs. I gotta find them. I gotta find my bibs, guys. Hold on. I don't even know. I gotta find them, guys. I got them somewhere. But anyways, oh yeah, this is one of my bibs for those who didn't see. Okay, I eat green beans only and the English peas. I'm okay in the 7-layer salad. Okay, yeah. So yeah, I like to eat beans. I like to eat different beans like that, but you know what? My husband, he never used to eat beans. Like every time I made beans, like the first time I ever made beans, I made them in a crock pot, right? I did like a Great Northern bean soup, and I did them in a crock pot. That was the first time I ever did it, and I put in it's like 2 ham shanks, and I put those in a crock pot. I did some 1 pound of Great Northern beans, celery, bell pepper, onion, chicken broth, and a little pepper. I put it all down inside in a crock pot with water, and it came out so good. He was like, those are the best beans I ever had, because he just don't like that beany taste. And I cooked them down, and they were just like so good. I made cornbread on the side, and he was like, those are like the best beans I ever had, because he used to just have, like, when his mom makes beans, she just makes like beans. She doesn't do like any vegetables or anything. So I was like, he was like, I just don't want to eat beans. Like, I need to eat something like, it needs to be cooked down. It needs to be like So when he told me that, I was like, yes, I got. I was ready to make more. So yeah, but I don't know. Maybe have you tried them different ways and you just don't like them at all? Is it like the beanie taste? Because sometimes they can be really thick. Like if you got, sometimes you got to cook them down to nothing. Like that's how to cook mine, like nuts into like a gravy, and like it's like nothing because it's like you cook them like that beaniness in your mouth is like texture issues. You say I believe it's why I don't cook good. I have lived many of my years as a vegetarian. Oh, yep. And you're not anymore because I like steak. Wow. Yep. Exactly. It'll be like that. If you used to just eating more vegetables and, you know, or not meat, you're not eating meat. It can be hard. Yep. So, yeah, that's good. I don't know. I could be a vegetarian. That's what I told my husband. I was like, I can be a vegetarian because I did it for 6 months. But I don't think I could ever really do the vegan lifestyle because I love cheese. And I always tell everybody, like, I love cheese. I love anything that has to do with, like, pizzas, lasagnas. Like, I always say it all the time because that's what I love. I do. Like, if y'all watch that voiceover video, it's like, yes, I love anything that has to do with cheese. Like, what is one food, like, okay, we're talking about food. But anyway, since we're talking about food, what is one food that you could not live without? Or maybe two, because it's hard. But it's one food. Like, if it was something like, they was like, oh, this is, like, you can't, like, what is one food you can't live without? I don't know. I think mine would be, or what it could be a dish. I don't know if it's one food or one dish. Whatever y'all choose. I don't know. I'm trying to think about what would be something I couldn't live without. I don't know if it's like a dish. I'll probably say like maybe pizza, maybe. I don't know. I'm thinking pizza, maybe shrimp. Oh, yes. I don't know what mine would be. I'm thinking mine would be, I don't know, because I love that seafood. Because me and Key have been talking about seafood. And I asked my husband, I'm like, he went to the store last night. And I was like, did Jay have any seafood? Because he went to the store, but they've been kind of closing stuff up early. So I don't know if they had anything. Seafood altogether. Yes, I feel the same way. Okay, and Nanahan says greens with salt. Oh, yes. And I got some greens upstairs. I think I might eat me some greens when I do my meeting in a little bit. Because we had some greens for the holiday, and but I didn't even get to eat much because I haven't really been having an appetite. So I just can't stand the taste. I'm allergic to chicken, fish, and no! What? Whoa, I'm sorry, guys. That just like threw me off guard. You allergic to all of that? Okay, you allergic to chicken, fish, and turkey? Whoa. Get out of here. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. That's so sad. I'm sorry to hear that. Man, I don't even know. I'm sorry. I didn't even want to stop reading the comments, but man, oh, I love me some chicken though. Woo. But Kristen was just telling me some new stuff about chicken I didn't even know about. I didn't even know about chicken. We was watching, if you watch Kristen's live, I'm like, what? As much as I love chicken? Okay, and so Key says seafood altogether, which I'm with you. I'm with you with the seafood. But it seems like to me, ever since I started eating crawfish, and Key, do you know the difference between crayfish and crawfish? Or do they just say that, or it's the same name? Because I'll be hearing people like, oh, crayfish. But I'm like, I thought crawfish was crayfish. Because when I looked it up online, it looked like the same thing. But is it different? One is a big, one is adult, one is kid. I don't know. But when I started eating crawfish and lobster and crab, like for me, shrimp, for some reason, I don't like shrimp like I used to. But I'm about to try it again. I don't know. It's like everything else tastes much better than shrimp to me. I don't know. Okay, what we got? Yeah, I was raised vegan. Okay, really? My siblings and I would sneak McDonald's burgers. Oh my goodness, really? Oh my gosh. So did it not mess you up? Because I know a lot of times when people do straight vegan and then they jump into like meats and stuff, does it mess you up? Because I actually know a vegan and she kind of like not really on a healthy tip. She kind of does a lot of French fries, fried everything. Like everything is fried. It's nothing like, you know, like if I was to be a vegan, I would like to try to do like healthier eating, you know, like I would try to be like, I would try to get like stuff sauteed or, you know what I'm saying? Like she do a lot of like everything fried. So I feel like it's kind of defeat the purpose a little bit. You said I green vegetable raw and cook. Oh, so you eat green vegetables raw and cook. Okay, that's good. I like green vegetables raw and cook too, so that's good. You said my husband has to cook fish outside. Wow, that's crazy. Same north. You said same north versus south. Oh, okay. Because I'm like, I always be seeing people's, like, I was watching something, somebody was like crayfish. I'm like, what is that? I want to try that, but it was like, it looks like crawfish. Okay. And you said your husband has to cook the fish outside. So what does he have, like a, is he like either grill it or like do like a, one of those, what's those things called that I got over here? Like a turkey fryer type of ordeal? He said, I love country fried steak. Yum. Here in California, you don't see country food much. Wow. Yeah, really? Yeah. So, yeah, I have made that. I think I made it once, and then my husband made it once. And then the first time I made it up, like, I couldn't really batter it that good because that was, like, the first time I ever did it. Now, I know how to do it now, but I still haven't made it. My husband ended up making it, but it ended up coming out good. So, do you do, like, the gravy and stuff on top? Like the, what is it called? Like a white gravy or milk gravy? Because I know me and Key was both talking about not really doing the white gravies and stuff. I'm not, like, I tried to make the white gravy for my husband because it called for that, but my husband was like, nah, I can't do the white. And we both don't really eat it anyways, but I just followed the recipe. And you said, well, you could fry. If I use coconut oil. There you go, exactly. And you said, yes, white gravy. Yeah, okay, yeah, because sometimes, like, you said, I love country fried steak and mashed, oh my gosh. What are you guys doing right now? He has a fish cooker. Oh, so he got a fish cooker. That sounds good. You said, I use a packaged stuff. And look, I can't cook gravy. Wow. I remember the first, like, speaking of a packaged white gravy, I think the only packaged white gravy my daughter makes is a, like, biscuits and gravy. I never used to eat that. Like, people always will eat, like, go to breakfast, like, you go to restaurants for breakfast, and people will always eat, like, biscuits and gravy, right? And I'm like, why do people like this? Like, what is the best thing about biscuits and gravy? And I'm like, why do people like it so much? And every time I would eat it, I'd be feeling so sick. I'd be like, this is so gross. And then my daughter, like, every Mother's Day and Father's Day, my daughter makes the hugest breakfast for me and my husband. She'll do everything homemade. Biscuits, gravy, eggs, French toast, jelly muffins, pancakes, sausage, bacon, all that good stuff. She makes everything. And one day she wanted to make some biscuits and gravy because she likes it. So she ended up making it. She bought like a little packet or whatever, and she made it with the sausage, and it was the best biscuits and gravy I ever had in my life, and I fell in love. So maybe if I use that gravy on it, I will fall in love. That gravy, oh my gosh. Sorry, y'all. We back on food again. Look, we started talking about food. We ending with food, but hey, you gotta have food to live. And you said I do golden brown mushroom soup. Wow. Come on, Charlie, that sounds so good. And you said some sausage gravy. Oh, that sounds delicious. Kristen says I can't choose. I love vegetables and fruit. See, that's good. And chicken. I know, as I am too. And I love chicken because you can do so much with it. Like, you can bake it, fry it, saute it, crab legs. I remember the first time, like, I remember we went to a casino, because we got a casino here. I don't know if y'all got Fourth Winds here. I don't know how big y'all different casino names are. Probably not. But we got a casino here. And, well, before it was here, it was out of town, right? It was, what day was it? It was... Not day. It was like one of my brother-in-law's birthday a couple years ago. We went like maybe about an hour away to a casino, and they had an all-you-can-eat buffet. It was the best casino I ever. It was the best casino I ever went to in my life, and we didn't even go. We just went for his birthday to eat. So we went there to eat at this casino, and kids can go there and everything. I didn't know because I was like, we could have had our kids go, but it was a little pricey. It was like $40 for a meal, or 34 or 40 or something like that for a meal. But it was like the best. But I didn't know what to expect. Like, if I went there again, I would not have ate for like a week. I'm telling you guys, it was every food you can have. Soul food, Italian food, Mexican food. It was every food that you could have, and it was all cooked so well. It was not cooked nastily. It was fully flavored. They had all you can eat crab legs, but I wasn't into crab then. So I missed out. I was sitting there, and my nieces and sister-in-law, they were just eating up this crab, and I was like, ooh, I'm going to be like them. I'm going to eat crab. And I tried to get into the crab, cracking them open. I was like, ugh, this is just horrible. I'm just cracking it open, barely eating it. I'm like, this is gross. Now, if I go back there again, I would probably take me some containers. No, okay. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, I'm done. I'm sorry. I wouldn't take containers, guys. I would take a Ziploc bag. No, okay, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Hey, Yarn It Out. Hello, come on in. Everybody go check out Yarn It Out. She does awesome videos, awesome lives. She's doing so great. Getting her watch hours up too. And you said the only place I can eat real country fried steak is 3 hours away. Really? Get out of here. And Monica said, I can't make gravy, but I learned how to make some by accident. Get out of here, you did? See, that's how it happens. Sometimes those accidents can make the best food. Yes, thank you so much. This is a asymmetrical poncho, free pattern. You will love that. We're talking about food like our favorite foods. Yarn It Out. We're talking about like our favorite foods, something that we could not live without. So we're just having a little fun chatting before I leave out of here. I'm probably going to just leave at the 4-hour mark, guys. So that's about 15 minutes, 14 minutes, guys. So please hang with me 14 more minutes so I can get a little 4-hour mark in. Okay, he says, I would take a Ziploc bag like you playing. I know. Oh my goodness. I'm telling you. Oh, lasagna. Yes, I was just saying it. I love cheese. I cannot let go of my cheese. Pizza, lasagna. Like anything that has to do with cheese, I have to have it. Like I do. And I have to bake it till it's bubbly. I have to. But yes, a Ziploc, I'm telling you, they had everything. They had everything that you can enjoy, like every seafood. They had everything. Noodle seafood for your 4-hour live. Yes, thank you. I'm trying to hang in there. This is my first time ever doing a long live, and I haven't been doing any videos because I like to do YouTube. I like to do tutorials and all my different videos, footage. So I'm like, I have to make up for me and missing the action. So this is like the perfect thing to do. But yes, guys, I'm telling you, like, oh my goodness, if y'all would, have you ever been to like one of those casinos they had the big huge buffets? I was like, I guess that's why they charge so much. But I guess the weekend they usually charge like 34 to 40 bucks on the weekend, and then on the weekdays it's like $22. But I'm telling you guys, they had every single thing. And then I tried different desserts. They had like creme brulees, baklavas. Yeah, that. They had everything. I was trying everything. I was like in heaven. I was like, this is not even good, but it was good. He said the longest live I did was short. Was just short of 2 hours. Yeah, that's what I usually do. Every week that I can, I usually try to do 2 hours. But this time I was like, I need to go a little longer because I got a meeting after this, and I was like, but I usually do 2 lives. That's why. I usually go live here and then I go live on Instagram. And last week I didn't go live here. I went live on Instagram instead. And so I was like, you know what? Love my Instagram family. Mwah, mwah. But I told them to meet me here. And hey, if you can't meet me here, then y'all won't see me tonight. Because I got to come. I got to get some YouTube love. And I got to get my hours in. I got to work a little bit and all that good stuff before my husband calls me again. Because I know he's like, where are you at? Because he left, went to pick my daughter up. And he's at home. He's upstairs. And tomorrow is his birthday. So I got to go up there. I'm probably going to be making him up a cake or something. I'm going to sing happy birthday to him when the clock hits 12. All that good stuff. You know, he's about to be 35. Baklava is like a nice, delicious dessert. And it's like, what's that? Is it phyllo dough or something? Phyllo dough? I'm not even sure, but it's like layered, like kind of like little dough, like a little phyllo dough. I think it's filled with, you know what? Yeah. I can't even explain it. I don't know if anybody else can explain that, but I'm telling you, you might have to look it up because I don't even know how to explain it. I just knew what it was when I saw it, and it was just good. And then they had these awesome other little bars or something. I think they call like dream bars. I don't know if you ever heard of dream bars. It's like, it's like layered. Oh my gosh, I gotta make those too. I kept looking them up on recipes, and they had this other little dessert with pecans. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm just like a little greedy little pig, aren't I? I'm just sitting there talking about food, enjoying myself. It sounds so good. Okay, you said I love spinach pizza. Why it's so good? I cannot eat spinach pizza. It's like a puff pastry with figs and honey. Yeah, it's good. It's good. But I'm telling you, I cannot eat spinach pizza. I love spinach, but not with cheese. Every time I try to have spinach pizza, I get sick to my stomach. I cannot eat warm spinach with cheese on it. I don't know why, but it just does not work with me. I've tried it so many times because I love vegetable pizza. But every time I try it with spinach, it's like that mix, that cheese and that spinach mix, it just makes me so... You said, okay. And then what else? We got sweet treat. Yes, you said that sounds so good. Okay. Yes, is that, yep. Then layers of honey. It's so good, though. It's like, Like you would never like. It's really good though. So they had everything. Like it was like wow, we got everything. It was amazing though. And I like the fact that kids can go. But if you do let your kids go, they probably got kid rates. But if you do let your kids go, like well, I don't know if you're gonna be there, but you have to make sure your kids don't waste that food because that's expensive. But I was like, whoa, they had everything. You love fresh figs, and I didn't even know there was actually figs in here. I didn't even know I was eating. I just was eating. But it was really good though, and I grew up eating fig Newtons and stuff as a kid, and my kids eat them now too. And even though I know it's probably like that's a processed snack, but still. He said, "Wow, my text, I can't knit and text either." It's a thin layers of dough and honey. Oh, okay, melts in your mouth. It does. It's melting in your mouth. It's like so good. It's like, oh my goodness. That's why I feel like I need to go make a dessert. I gotta figure out what to make for my husband. I wanted an ice cream cake, but I might still no. I don't know if I got everything for the ice cream cake, but I'm gonna make him some type of cake. I might make him a caramel cake. I got some. This is my little pantry down here. I'm looking over here, and I might do some homemade caramel. Yep. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make them a homemade. I'm gonna do like a box yellow cake and then make some caramel icing because the icing takes like 2 hours to do. So while I'm eating, I'll probably make that up and stuff, and then I'll be able to sing happy birthday to him. So I'm excited. I'm excited though. And he like my husband's kind of like down a little bit because you know his birthday we can't really do much. Now his mom and stuff is in the hospital. It's like man, now I can't even celebrate. You know, it's like hard to celebrate your birthday. Your family in the hospital. You kind of sick. Then you know you can't go nowhere, but. I'm like, we're gonna still celebrate it. I'm gonna give him a couple of dollars and let him have some fun. I wanted to go give him some money and then go to the bank, and that's what I should have done today. I wanted to go to the bank. He probably watching this, but oh well. So I still gotta give him his money now, or I could still wait till tomorrow. I hope he's not watching this, but he might be. But, I wanted to go to the bank, get the money right, get it all in once, then. Get it set up where you can put it inside the cake. Because you know, I don't know if you've ever seen those things where you can put the money in the cake, like put it in plastic so it's protected or whatever, and then you put it inside this little concoction thing. You stick that inside the cake and you attach it. You attach the like tip of the money and the plastic to a candle, and then when you pull out the candles, like money, 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 and that's what I wanted to do. You said sending all well wishes to ones in the hospital. Oh, thank you so much. So y'all making me want one. I'm going to make myself a cake or birthday. Yes. Yes, you got to, Monda. Yes. So when is your birthday? Did your birthday already pass? You said it's the 18th. When is your birthday again, Monda? Yeah, so I wanted to do something like that. But it's his birthday. He's the big 35. I remember when we first got together, I was 17, he was 19. Yeah, I was 17, he was 19. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Charlie. And like my mom, because he used to always shy. Like he always has been shy. Not now, he ain't too shy, but he used to be really shy. And when he used to come to my house and pick me up, you know, he would take me on dates or take me to work or whatever. And he would always sit in the car. He never used to come in. And like for a long time before he met my mom, he would just stay in the car the whole time. And my mom like, who was that out there? You got an old man. She's always think that's because when I got older, I ended up living back with my mom when I got older. And she was like, who was that old man out there? You dating an old man? I'm like, no, it's not an old man. Like, for years. I don't even know. Like, now, I think she kind of, like, believes he's that age. But for a long time, I would tell her, like, he's 2 years older than me. You know? And, but even if she was really, like, she still should have not let me date him if she really thought he was old. But anyways, that's another story. But, she used to always think he was so much older. She's like, oh, he's old, you know, because he would stay in the car. She thought he was like trying to hide his age or something. But he was, and when he especially gets shaved up, he looks like a baby face. He had a baby face. Okay, so you were the 20th and you'll be 46. Yes, happy early birthday, Monda. Happy early birthday to you. So happy for you. So happy for you. So what kind of cake you thinking about making for yourself? Because I think I'm just going to do a yellow cake. I got everything for the yellow cake, and I got stuff for caramel frosting. I'm going to do the caramel frosting with not sweetened condensed milk. But even though I heard that you can make caramel icing with sweetened condensed milk, I don't know if you ever did it. They say you can grab a can of sweetened condensed milk and boil it in water for 3 hours, and it turns into caramel. And you just crack open the can, and you can just spread it on top of your cake. But I think I'm just going to make it the old-fashioned way, which is with the sweetened condensed milk, sugar, butter, and something else. I gotta look it up. and then boil that for like 2.5 hours and just keep stirring it, and then it'll turn into caramel, and you can use X for like dipping in apples and stuff too. So that's what I'm gonna do after we leave here. I'm gonna start this cake up and give him something, give him some little candles, say happy birthday, and just show him some love, because we are big on birthdays, and my husband, he's really big on birthdays. Like me, I'm not as big. Like me, I can just kind of chill, just give me a little gift. But my husband is super big on them. You're not sure yet? Okay, okay. Hey, Distinctive Crochet, Priscilla, you back on here? Yeah, we still sitting here talking about snacking and eating good snackies. But yeah, I'm gonna make my husband a cake. I'm excited. I'm excited for his birthday now. I know he's kind of like a little bummed out because he's a bowler too. He didn't really get to bowl that much. Oh, you been here? Oh, well, I know you was here, but I know you had to step away. I didn't know you came back. Priscilla, like, I've been here. What are you talking about, girl? I ain't going nowhere. Thank you so much, Chelsea. Thank you. Man, I've been having so much fun, guys. I've been having so much fun. I never did a live like this before. Next week when I do my live, but I'm glad I did start a little later, because I got to get with people that, you know, haven't got to been on my lives before. But I think I may still like try to do my 5 or my 5:30, just because it's a good time. Just in case if I do want to do my Instagram, and then just in case I still have a meeting afterwards, so that way I have time to do it all. Because we've been supporting each other all week. I've been supporting different people all week long, so I've been trying to just jump in and where I can get in and where I can fit in at. But I have been having such a great time. But yes, I got my From the Hook Friday coming tomorrow, so I gotta figure out, I gotta get some stuff made up for that tomorrow. I'm gonna try to do, you say you're gonna do it? Oh wow. Okay, yes, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yes. So yeah, I'm gonna, do y'all use yarn snips for your work? Or do y'all use scissors, or what do you guys do? Or do y'all use your hands and break the yarn? I don't like doing that. I kept doing that last night with my shrug that I worked on. I kept on breaking on my hand. I'm like, what am I doing? I'm trying to hurt myself. That was horrible. So yes, I'm just excited, guys. Let me my stuff up. I'm gonna go make this cake. And I'm probably, if you follow me on Instagram, guys, follow me on Instagram. It's Creatively Created Crochet on Instagram. I'll probably show a little video of me working on the cake, and showing some pictures of me making a caramel and stuff up. If you guys want to check it out, if you guys want to see or follow my story, or if you don't see it now, you can see it in the morning or however you do it. But yes, I'm excited. I gotta go celebrate hubby's birthday. He said, thank you, Priscilla. Okay, yes. Getting to do what I want. I'm just grateful to see another. Yes, exactly. You're gonna see another year. That's a blessing. Another year. And I appreciate it. I've been having so much fun with you guys and having a ball. I'm telling you. I think I'm gonna take this upstairs with me. Take my little water pouch upstairs, guys. But yeah, this is a great thing to have, guys. These little water things, and they're good sellers too. You can sell them for cheap, or you can sell them for a lot. You can, you know, and then there's some that you can do with, you know, you don't have to be mesh. You can just do it more solid. So I'll say good night here though. Okay, good night. I had so much fun with you too, Priscilla. Thank you. Okay, we'll see your next video. You say I have pairs of scissors everywhere now. Do you? Yes, I do too. And sometimes I still lose them. Or my son, you know, my son, he'll pick them up, put them somewhere, and then when I need them, guess what? I won't even know where they're at. So yes, it has been a great time. I had so much fun with you all. And you know what? I forgot. I'm supposed to be working on my YouTube pillow. I never even finished that YouTube pillow up, guys. So I gotta find where that's at, sew it together, and put the word YouTube on there. If not, I just might put a triangle on there and let the YouTube speak for itself. But yes, guys, I appreciate the love. I had an awesome time. I'm trying to let the 4-hour mark hit. He said, those fighting with my sewing. He said, in those fighting with my sewing machine, I went and I bought $70 worth of material to make masks. Wow, and sewing machine keeps breaking. What? Oh, wow. I'm sorry. Get out of here. Yeah, I don't like that. Sometimes it does that. What kind of sewing machine you got? What kind of sewing machine do I have? Oh, I have a Singer Confidence or something like that. Singer Confidence. I'm not sure what number it is, but that's the kind I have. But yes, and I looked at mine the other day. My needles broke off of it, so I'm gonna have to figure out how to put a new needle in. So yeah, maybe I'll do that one day. Just go live and sew and have a little fun. I need to really try to make a mask, so That's gonna be my next thing. But guys, I want to get on out of here because it's after 10 and I got to start this cake and show my husband some love. So thank y'all for the love because I got a meeting soon as well. But thank y'all for the love. Thank y'all for coming in. Thank y'all for hitting the thumbs up. Y'all are amazing. I had the best time ever. Can't wait till next week. Gonna do it again. So everybody who has lives, please comment below. Let me know when y'all days are so I can support because I am all about the support. So thank y'all for the love. And you say I've enjoyed you all, but I have to run. Okay, I'm running too, Monda. Thanks for coming in and being a moderator and showing love. Thanks, Charlie, for the love as well. Thanks, Toya. Thanks, everybody, for coming in. I'll talk to you guys later. And I'll see you guys later again. If y'all want to check out what I'm doing with the cake and everything, follow me on Instagram on Creatively Creative Crochet or Facebook. That's the same name as well. So good night, everybody. Thanks, Nana Hands, for always being so sweet and loving. And the prayers. Love you guys.